And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Yo, 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 yo. What up, everybody? It is Monday, April 27th, and we are back. Matt and I are back with episode 3 of our Arkham Horror LCG playthrough. We're doing the campaign, The Return to the Path to Carcosa. We are on scenario 3, and hopefully we will have we were talking about it earlier, right before stream. Hopefully we have a better start this time. Because sure. we've been kind of getting wrecked in this game, which is kind of, I guess, classic for us. But I am getting a little bit of PTSD from thinking about our old Kingdom Death Monster stuff, about how rough it's been. And the start of last mission. Spoilers, guys, if you haven't watched it, but you should watch it if you're going to be watching episode 3 here. But it was really bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I think, before Matt could even get anything going, he lost all his money. And then, yeah. And I think we got like tentacles. I don't know. I can't even remember, but I just remember it was terrible. It was so terrible that at the end of the last scenario, Matt was talking gibberish. I had to take him, carry him out of the building. We barricaded it, and we took the car down the south side. So that's where we're at. We're going to do a better recap of where we're at in a little bit right before we get into the game. Before we do that, I want to ask, like I usually do, Matt, how are you doing? How was your week?
Good. Not bad. Mostly more of the same.
Mostly more of the same. And that's kind of my answer to you too, because the thing that Casey and I keep talking about is that when you are just staying home all day, every day, and you're doing work from home and you're doing all that stuff, and all you're doing is like walking around the block, get some fresh air to exercise, and then you're just going back home. Oh, thank you so much for the resub, ETG. That all the days end up bleeding like they're just one giant day. Right, and the sleep that you get doesn't really feel like sleep; it just feels like naps between days, and so you're just kind of like, I don't know, like did a month just go by or did a year go by? It's like time doesn't really mean anything anymore.
I hear you.
Yeah, there's just like this weird thing that's going on. ETG says ignore this resub alert, the classic Twitch glitch. Okay, good. Well, you don't get a spin then. But I will give a spin to Reld in a second, because I think his alert was real. Reld, you can let me know if that was correct or not. Okay, so what is the new ish as far as games? Anything new that you've been playing, or same old, same old?
So one of my buddies who I play Keyforge with that I haven't seen in person, he got me to try out that Flesh and Blood game. He and I both kind of followed Covenant. They were playing it, and so I tried it out. I'm a little mixed on it. It's one of those types of games that kind of gives me a bit of like this L5R feel, where not that the game's the same at all. It's very different, but this like the amount of like potential thinking and responding every single turn it's heavy. So it's a cool game. I'm still up in the air about it, but I did try that out. I played another game of Root yesterday.
Oh, and, nice.
We did the first mission of a fan Arkham mission, so primarily those things, and just kind of slowly working my way through the Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm like chapter 10, just a little bit of everything.
Cool.
But yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Last week, I've been playing a little Keyforge, as per usual. Been playing a little Pokemon Go. Me and Reld are going to be best friends tomorrow, everybody. I know everyone's excited about that. Reld's not even excited about it. I'm the only one excited about this. But I'm going to get a little XP boost on that. I'm really excited. Over the weekend... I did play Ticket to Ride. So once a month, Casey and I were actually hosting a game night with our friends here in Nashville. And I would introduce, it would be... We had groups up to, 14, so it'd be really hard sometimes to, get a game. They end up being a lot of party games because we always have like a minimum of like at least 8 people to 14 people to show up for these things, and no one's real gamer. They're all like sort of casual gamers, and so with that number of people, you end up having to do party games a lot of times. And so since the isolation stuff, we haven't been able to host that stuff. So there's been a few of those people that have been texting me being like, hey, can you host like some virtual game night thing or something like that? And so there happened to be 5 of us that wanted to play, and I was like, hey, oh, this is a good number, everybody. I was like, this is much better than like, when we have to cram like 14 people in the room and we're like, what are we gonna play? I was like, there's a lot of options here at 5. And one of no, and 3 of the 5 had never played Ticket to Ride before. And I was like, okay. I was like, let's entry level this. I was like, you have to play this game, and then if I know you like this game, then I could branch off from here.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. They all downloaded the iOS version, and then we set up a Zoom call, and we were drinking beer on stream, or not on stream, but like on Zoom and playing Ticket to Ride. Yeah. So it was a pretty exciting time. So now I just have to think of the next thing to Zoom call game night.
Nice.
And if you guys have any suggestions in chat, these they're not heavy gamers, and they're not going to get Tabletop Simulator. So so those are the 2 things, because one, I think some of them we're using laptops that are pretty old that wouldn't run Tabletop Sim. So so there's that as well. So yeah, if you have any ideas, that'd be great. Oh, Chris is in chat and he says, my, these boys are it. If it didn't happen on stream, it didn't happen in IRL. That's right. So yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing last week, playing the usual stuff, and then also hosting a virtual game night, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more of that stuff and figure something else out. I'm actually considering, hold on, I have to get this. I'm actually considering scanning in some stuff and trying to start Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, because I bought this game thinking that I was going to have people to play with, and of course it's just been sitting in my closet forever. And I was just like, well, maybe I just like have to like scan in the map of London and then scan in like the newspaper clippings, and then we can solve crimes on the internet. I don't know. We'll see. Just an idea. Chris says, Matt, he misses you.
Hey, man.
All right. So if there, is there anything else you wanna mention off the top here, Matt?
Not Arkham related? I don't think so.
Okay.
Arkham related wise, I guess we could just spend a couple minutes talking about what I was telling you about before.
Sure. Oh yeah. You can start that conversation, man.
So I'm throwing this out there. I don't know how legitimately true or not it is. One of my buddies in Discord linked a link to a Board Game Geek post that was talking about FFG taking down some of the mods for their games in Tabletop Sim. So immediately I logged on, rushed in to see if this one was still up. It was. The guy must have commented on some other Arkham Horror one. So again, I don't want to like drum up any fear, but I guess it's 2 things. If you want to hold on to this, save it. But more importantly, it's kind of like a shout out to FFG. As somebody who has physically bought all these products and loves this game and would horribly miss it, the only way I've been able to play it is because it is on here. And I have talked to people that because they played it on here, it's sparked and drummed up interest of going and picking up physical product. So if anything, I do really believe that ultimately this is making you guys more money than it's losing. Of course, I don't have analytics in front of me, and I'm sure you guys have your own thing. So, but at the heart of it, I really appreciate not only the work put into this mod by the people who made it, but also FFG for at least up until now allowing it. Hopefully it continues. And but yeah, it would be a real shame to see some of these FFG games go, because I guess I have it out in the other room, but I just have this huge pile of Fantasy Flight stuff that I'm not going to be able to use physically for a long time. And so this has been a godsend, so to speak.
Yeah. And just to sort of add on to that, I mean, when you talk about FFG pulling stuff, I mean, I'm thinking about this game particularly because I'm having a really fun time playing this with you, and I know that like now that I'm sort of getting the hang of it, I'd want to play some more of it. So I'm glad that this thing exists, and if it gets pulled, I'd be pretty sad about it. Sad not only so that we can't. I want to be able to finish the campaign on the stream. That's number one. But number two, I'd love to play more games of this with you guys. And I mean, like let's talk about the big one that would affect me. It would be Keyforge if they start pulling, the Crucible or whatnot off. But again, like I feel like they haven't. I don't think that they've. What did you say? Like I don't think they have pulled stuff in the past. They usually just let this go because it's usually works in their benefit. It's one of those things where I would be interested in maybe buying this game because I played it digitally on the mod, right? And because I can play Keyforge online, because there's no there's no official thing, that keeps that game alive for me, especially right now where I'm isolated and I can't play with people. So, I would feel surprised if I did see them really pulling it. Maybe those pulls were for some other reason, or I don't know, other weird copyright things. Who knows? It could be in any number of things. So I don't want to just like throw stuff out there and saying that it's really happening. This is just us sort of talking about something we've heard. Unless they were sort of thinking about making their own official thing, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me, like why they would pull it. But basically, what we're saying here is FFG. If you happen to be seeing this, like, please don't pull it on us. We love your games. We own them in real life, and we're just looking for ways to play them. So, like this one, Matt introduced this game to me via digital. So you got another fan over here. So there you go. But it is an interesting thing to talk about, especially like in these days. There's always this like. There's always been like this sort of like low level conversation, I think, about analog and digital board games and, what is what, if one affects the other, all that stuff. It's just like, especially now where we can't actually go out and play with people. It's like, this is the only way. You know what I mean? This is the only way that we can do it. And so I really would hate for our options to be taken. But so that was just a little aside. Was there anything you wanted to add to that?
No. That pretty much nails it.
All right, cool. So I think we're gonna jump. We're gonna jump over here. Oh, I do want to mention, just off topic. I was just thinking about it. Other games that we played. Chris came back to the stream last week, and we played Tharsis for the first time. Tharsis digital. It just released on Switch. It had been on Steam since 2016. It was the first time we played it, and it was a survival space adventure. We have 10 turns to make it to Mars. Had a very sort of, because it was like a dice game, and you were sort of solving little problems as they arose. It kind of had this, made me think of One Deck Dungeon, as far as like trying to like, outwit certain like events and stuff like that. We got it to week 7, guys. We couldn't beat it on hard, but we had a really good time with that. We're probably going to bring it back to the stream at some point. So I just don't know when. And this week, Chris will be back again. We will be streaming on Wednesday and Thursday. One of those days we'll be trying to finish up our Zombicide mission that we started last week. We couldn't finish up, and then the other day is TBD, possibly playing Cat Lady. I'm not sure. Yeah, something new. So there you go. And so that's all the little announcements. Before that, we're going to jump over here to this screen as Matt is sort of setting up our campaign. And while he does that, I'll sort of give you the overview of where we've been. We are in scenario 3 of Return to the Path of Carcosa. So the expansion is actually called the Path to Carcosa, and then there was an expansion to that expansion called the Return, which added a lot more sort of different variables in different cards and different situations into the deck. So we're playing the Return version. because Matt has already played the previous version. So this is part of it is a new sort of timeline for him. So we're playing the Returns of the Path to Carcosa. We're on scenario 3. It's called Echoes of the Past, which is right here. This third book right here. The mod is really great. Matt hit the place button, and then all of these assets are like auto spawned here. And as a quick sort of story overview, scenario 1, we were our town had a play going on. It was called the King in Yellow or something like that. We went into the theater. We fell asleep in the middle of the show. We woke up to everybody dead around us. The theater in tatters. We chased around this dude with a mask on. He escaped our clutches. We ended up waking up outside being like, whoa, what's going on? Some dude was like, "You okay, pal?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then so basically we went back to the theater. We're like, "What's going on?" We saw this cast party invite on the back of the door. It said, "Go to this house. This party's going to be lit." So we went over to this lit party and was like, "Yo, this isn't lit. This is fucking scary," because there were crazy people in there and they were transforming into these monsters, like big beefy boys. We're trying to like pound our faces and we're trying to get clues for them, be like, "What's going on? I don't know." And then basically what happened was Matt went insane, and then I barely survived. We barely got enough clues. I dragged him out. We barricaded the door. We went into the car. We're driving to South Side to get away from that house. And what happened here? So the stranger is on to us. We interviewed 3 VIPs, Constance, Haruko, and Ashley at the party. We didn't slay anybody because we're good people, and we fled the dinner party. So of the things that you have to keep in mind, these are our campaign notes for it. And I have 3 mental trauma overall. Matt has 2 mental trauma. Although, did we already add that? Yeah. From last time.
I put mine on me. Have you put yours on you?
Cool. And then basically, because I have 2 arcane research, I had 5 XP to spend on upgrades, which I'll talk about in a second. Matt had 2 XP because you have to kind of do them evenly. And I think that's basically the story overview. And then we're going to start into Echoes of the Past next.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing is, due to the ending how we chose to do it, this campaign changes the special tokens in the bag. So I have a note here that the current special tokens in the bag are 2 times tablets. So basically the bag normally has your star, your tentacle, 3 skulls, I believe it is, and then your numbers. And then the other tokens, if you look on the Echoes of the Past thing, the cultist, the tablet, and the elder thing, change based on the decisions you made.
Right.
So our last decision put 2 tablets in there, which is what I was doing right before.
That's right. Thank you for that reminder. Yeah, the 2 tablets are in there. And then I'm going to jump down sort of over here, and I will quickly talk to you about the way I spent my 5 XP. Now, you can bank your XP, so you don't always have to expend it right away. But I had 3 XP that I got from the last thing, and then I have 2 of these arcane researches, which lets me do -1 if I upgrade a spell. So I have 2 of those. So essentially I have 5 XP. And what I did here for my deck, I had already upgraded 1 of 2 of each of these cards, Shriveling and Rite of Seeking, which I feel to me are the meat and potato, like the meat of my deck. I always want to have these out and doing things. And so I already upgraded 1 version of them. You can only have 2 of a card in your deck. And so I went ahead and spent 3 XP to upgrade the second version of Shriveling and 2 XP to do Rite of Seeking, and which basically is the same as the base versions, except for the new Shriveling gives me an extra willpower if I pitch it for skill. And they each give me an extra +2 willpower on the skill thing, which is hugely important in this game because we rolled so poorly that we need every advantage we can get. So those are the 2 that the 2 cards that I upgraded. I'm going to put them in my deck here. These are the old ones that I'm going to delete. And that will be my 34 card deck. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, and let's look over at what Matt has done over here.
So I only had 2 XP, so mine's very simple. So this is regular deduction. This is still in my deck, but I turned one of these into the XP version, which is worth 2 more pips, has an extra book to pitch, and the big thing is that if you succeed by 2 or more, you get 3 clues off of the location instead of just 2.
Oh,
so,
okay.
It can be very, very big. But yeah,
Nice.
both of these
I like
are
it.
in my deck currently. And I will hopefully update the normal one later, but now I have 1 of each.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Desert Raven Gamer, what up in chat, says, speaking of real life, I have the game physically, but I spilled all the cards together and I can't figure out what belongs to what. Is there an official list somewhere?
Your best chance of finding that would be on Board Game Geek, I think. I think most of the time for most games, somebody will put up a thing that has like a list of everything. I mean, I can't tell you I've looked for it personally, but I've had a similar question for other games, and that's where I was told to go. So check out there, and good luck on that.
All right, cool. And before we start reading the agenda deck and the act deck and the beginning of this stuff, we have a couple wheel spins that we're gonna do. One for Reld and one for Yemen. We're gonna take care of those wheel spins now. And hold on, where's my stuff? Okay, yeah, there we go. I was like, I couldn't find my tab. There it is. And while this is spinning, Matt, I have a question for you. So I started 10 push-ups for me. Let me put that on the list. Thank you so much, Reld. We are going to spin the wheel for Yemen now. Here we go, Yemen. Thank you so much for the resub. Matt, so now that I have an account with Arkham DB, and I spent some time putting my deck in there, for other people to see it, I have to another 10 push-ups. Jeez, do I have to hit the publish button? Is it private until I hit publish?
See, that's the thing. I haven't published a deck for people to specifically look at. I know that one of the problems right now is that it's getting spammed with a bunch of decks because of TTS. People just throwing their things in there. So they encourage you to make your decks private when you're like testing them out and throwing them together. And then I think you do need to make them public for other people to be able to see them. Although there might be a setting where you can like have your friends see them, but I haven't. We always just bring our decks and show each other in game, so I haven't actually tried that yet.
Yeah. So this everybody, I pulled it up on the stream here. This is what Arkham DB looks like if you haven't been on it. So it really is just the address arkhamdb.com. And so this is the deck that I'm playing with today, and I've named it Akachi Return Carcosa Stream Scenario 3 Crit Camp. So if you feel like you want to look me up and you want to know what deck I'm playing, that's basically why I made this thing, and also did just to have it just in case I for some reason didn't save it in the tabletop simulator version. I could always rebuild it from here. But what's really cool about Arkham DB was it was super simple to build a deck, everybody, and like you have access to all the cards in the collection, basically, and it was so cool to be able to just like you basically like can hover over a card. It gives you all the stats right there, and then you can just sort of like, tell it to pull one or two of the deck of the card into your deck, and you can get all these like special ones. Like I pulled the Man in the Pallid Mask in because that was very specific to our scenario. And then I have the sort of random, weakness that came in, which is Dark Pact. But if you guys are interested and you guys are into stats and all that stuff, it lays out some interesting things here, like, the amount of cards you have of different factions, your card costs, all this other stuff. So there is really cool information here. And when you get like, if you wanted some inspo, yeah, like Matt was saying, I mean, there's a ton of decks there. So you can sort of just, let me go to like a homepage really quick. Yeah, you can see like popular decks and recent decks and just like go through other people's deck lists. And then there's a whole comment section where people are talking about like, things, and you can like things and all that stuff. So just to say, this is a pretty good resource if you want to, you just want to build decks and stuff. You don't want to pull up the TTS mod just to see what's available. Yep. Cool. Let me hide this. I'm glad that actually worked. I wasn't sure if that was going to actually pull up. All right.
Yeah. Ready.
All right. So let's get some ambience going here. And
yeah, ETG, the cards do have set symbols. That is true. I think they are clearly marked, but because of the way some of this works, some of it might be hard to see by the... So, yeah, you are right. I do have that.
Cool. All right. All right. So where do we start, Matt?
So here's our story right here. And so I guess you will start just at where it says scenario 3.
All right. Scenario 3, Echoes of the Past. Your head throbs with a dull ache as you drive through the rainy streets of Arkham toward your next destination. The threat of the stranger looms in your mind, and you find yourself glancing often at your rearview mirror, expecting to see the expressionless visage of his mask haunting you. Instead, you see nothing but the misty, starless night and the deserted road behind you. Your thoughts once again wander, as they have often in the past few hours, to the King in Yellow and to the city of Carcosa and its inhabitants. What was the message hidden inside that awful play, the meeting within its madness? A lone detail worms its way to the forefront of your thoughts, one made apparent by the discussions you've overheard at Miss Dumain's estate. That tonight's performance of the King in Yellow was not the first Arkham had seen of the foul play. There had been at least one other performance directed by the same man, Nigel Engram. There's one place in Arkham where records are often kept of important events occurring within the city, the Historical Society's Manor House in the South Side. If there are any records of the previous show of The King in Yellow, the Historical Society may have held on to them. Perhaps you will find answers to the questions that burn your mind. So we have to check the campaign log. If Sebastian Moreau is listed under VIPs interviewed, we proceed to Sebastian's information. We did not interview Sebastian Moreau, so otherwise we just skip to setup.
So that is that.
All right.
Most of it should already be set up for us, which this mission uses this really weird thing where it pulls half of the encounter set of something from the first campaign. Like the only mission that's ever done that. So this one's actually kind of a pain to set up. Like, I love that this exists. The thing that's interesting is about this one is in the normal game, you only have 3 floors. The Return to Carcosa adds a basement. So just double checking, but I believe we are going to be starting in the entry hall. Yes. So we will start here. The other thing is based on the number of players, if there are exactly 2 players in the game, we search the encounter sets for one Seeker of Carcosa and spawn it at the 3rd floor Historical Society location. So that means I go to the encounter deck here, and I'm going to find a... Where's he? There he is. Seeker of Carcosa. And he will come out, but I'm sorry, before I do that. So this map, you actually you need to shuffle these things and put them out. So the setup is going to be that we have 2 of each of these. So this one goes.
Okay.
Shuffle this up. This one and this one. Shuffle these up. 1 and 1. And shuffle the basement locations up. 1 and 1. So these extra ones right here go away. And that is the giant house that we are in. And so we spawn this guy at the 3rd floor Historical Society. So we can put him on either side. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah, we can put him over there.
So this guy says at the end of the Mythos Phase, we are going to move a clue from him to... a clue from his location onto him.
Yep.
But if we cannot, we put a doom on Seeker of Carcosa.
Oh, so he's kind of all right. I see. So there's an extra clock going on with this guy.
Yes, but there's a couple interesting things. Normally, we don't have to spend this much time in the book, but we check our campaign log. If we fled the dinner party, which we did,
yep,
you arrive at the Historical Society with time to spare. Each investigator gets 1 extra action the first turn of the game.
Oh, so, yes, baby.
So I'm actually going to put this in the middle of my play area to remind me, because I will forget. Just put one of my little tokens here, so I can turn these to my little whatever color. So these are normally the things you use to flip to show you've done your actions, but normally I don't use them. But I'm just doing it to remind myself.
Okay, I will do the same thing then. Cool.
And finally, we read the agenda and the act deck. And this mission has a very specific weird rule. So you can read that on the agenda up there.
All right. Is that it for the campaign setup?
Yes, yeah. Everything else is already taken care of by the app.
Okay, cool. So yeah. All right, cool. So we are going to now read the agenda deck. Right here, Agenda 1A, The Truth is Hidden. Surprisingly, the front doors of the Historical Society's Georgian Manor are cracked halfway open when you arrive. Who else could be here at this hour? Do not add doom to this agenda during the Mythos Phase. Interesting. Forced. After one or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to their doom side. Okay, so this works hand in hand with the Seeker.
Yes. And so they errated it a little bit. Technically, what it actually says now is you skip the place one doom on the current agenda, step the Mythos Phase, meaning if something else put it on during the Mythos Phase, like if there's some weird investigator card, it would still go on. But the step where at the beginning of the Mythos Phase you put one, we skip. Okay. So our doom will only be coming from like enemies and stuff on the board, not up here.
Okay.
So the doom threshold is 2 times number of investigators. So the doom threshold for the first floor is 4.
Got it. Okay. Should we read the act deck now?
Yes, please.
All right. The act deck, 1A, Race for Answers. Each of the Historical Society's many rooms contains records and documents that may aid you in your search for answers about the King in Yellow. There must be something here that can guide you towards the truth. And to move forward with the act deck, it is also 4. It's 4 clues.
Yep. And lastly, the return to scenario causes us to attach this thing to it, and what that's going to do is after we advance to Act 2 or to Act 3, we'll be spawning a new enemy called the Keeper of the Oath in any empty Historical Society location.
Of our choice, okay.
Act deck instead of the event agenda deck, sorry.
Interesting. Okay, join the donation scenario, okay.
That should do it. And then otherwise we go to the normal turn. So get your bucks. I start with only 3 now. Still. Draw hands and mulligan.
Okay. I have to shuffle my deck here. So I draw 5 cards, get 5 resources. And actually, I need to reset my camera here because I forgot that I needed some space to see my resources. I think that's probably a good place. Sorry, everybody. This is a little. I feel like Chris. I'm doing a little production stuff while I'm trying to set up the game. All right, I'm gonna stay the camera there, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with Matt's side here.
It's an interesting hand. Super clue gathering hand. So I mulligan 4 things. These are gonna go back in.
All right, hold on. What do I have? I have Sacrifice. I have the Occult Lexicon, which I didn't. Yeah, a lot of these cards I need. Ooh, I finally got my Arcane Initiate. It makes me.
Nice.
It makes me feel like I shouldn't mulligan. Oh, I can mulligan other cards.
Yeah. So you actually have the Mind Pump right off the bat too.
I have the what?
Just the Mind Pump and the Rosary, which I don't think you've had either. So you actually have really good like card draw and buff right off the bat for yourself.
Yeah. I'm thinking about throwing back my Guts and my Sacrifice and drawing 2 cards. Oh no!
Oh, you draw.
I draw first, right?
Yep.
Okay, and I get another Guts and an unsuspected something. All right.
And,
Unexpected Courage. Okay.
And finally, my hunch deck is going to be on this side of the board now.
Yep.
I'm going to reveal one right now. Right now. So logical reasoning. I cannot use that yet because I don't have a clue. However, if I get a clue immediately, then I could use that right now to heal some of this horror we start the game with, so we'll have to see.
Oh, that's right. I start with 3, you start with 2. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, would you like to go first?
Okay. So we both start here. Let me just take a quick look at what's happening here. We have the entry hall. It's connected to each other ground floor, which are these two ground floors. Force when enemy spawns at this location, reveal this location. So we can go there, and it only spawns when it's an enemy spawns there?
Oh, yeah, actually, so this should flip immediately because an enemy spawned there.
Yeah. So this one has 2 shroud, and what is that? 2 clues, 1 per investigator. Each enemy at this location gets +1 fight and +1 evade, and that kind of sucks. So the seeker is already is a 3/3/3 there. Yeah, and so there's the first floor. The basement here is the same as the first floor ones. I guess they're all the same. Enemy spawns at this location, reveal. So you can move around this whole thing without flipping over these rooms. Is that?
Yep. Well, no, you'll still flip them over. It's saying that there's 2 ways it'll flip.
Oh, I see.
Or
Okay.
spawns on.
Yep.
The thing we're gonna have to figure out is this guy is gonna start generating doom quickly, so we're gonna need to get to him within a couple turns.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that could be a problem. So, I didn't draw a weapon right off the bat. You might, with your Arcane Initiate, be able to find your Shriveling or something, so we could have you kind of go first and see if you can.
Yeah,
find
I think the first thing I'll do is equip the or not equip, like sort of bring out the summon my Arcane Initiate. It's gonna put a Doom in play when I do this, but
that's okay. I mean, we should be able to manage the Doom, and worst case scenario, if you can always kill her to take the Doom off the board if we need to, but hopefully we won't have to.
All right, so with my free action, I'm going to bring out Arcane Initiate. So it comes in with the Doom, and then I can exhaust. Can I use her right away?
Yep, it's a fast action, and you can use it right away. It doesn't cost you an action, and you can go for it.
It does not cost me an action, or does?
Does not. The little lightning bolt squiggle is no action.
Okay, cool. Yep. Search the top 3 cards of your deck for a spell card and draw it. Shuffle your deck. So I'm going to draw 3. Let's see. Arcane Initiate, Arcane Studies, and Astral Travel. Astral Travel is actually interesting, but I don't have a thing to kill the dude. So I take Astral Travel. It's the only spell. And then what do I do with the other 2?
You shuffle your deck. Okay. So...
Now I have 3 more actions because that was a fast.
We can, one or both of us can start making our way up there, and then hopefully either you can rip a Shriveling next turn or I can rip a gun. But I do think with Arcane Initiate out, to keep her alive and not have to get rid of her, we want to take care of that guy soon.
Yeah.
So do you want to send both of us up there or just one of us?
I'm trying to think about what to do with my next 3 actions. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, do you want to start heading up that way this turn or not?
I think I want to at least make my way like 1 step further.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out the order of operations, whether I want to equip my Holy Rosary and my Occult Lexicon before I do that. Like, equip both things and then move up.
Okay. Sure. I mean, if you want to set up, that way you'll have your kind of full rig online, and
yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling.
Okay.
All right. So with the last 3 actions, I'm going to do my second action. I'm going to put my Rosary on, which just gives me an extra willpower in my skill checks, and then I'm going to play my Occult Lexicon over here.
That should be all 5 of your dollars, right?
Yeah. Oh, actually, maybe you're right.
Now, this card helps you get money, potentially.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do it still. So after Occult Lexicon enters play, search your bonded cards with 3 copies of Blood Right, add 1 to your hand, and shuffle the other 2 in your deck. So I have these ones over here. I'm going to put 1 in my hand. Whoops. Draw it. The other 2 go in my deck. They get shuffled. And yeah, I spent all my money. So it's 1 for the Arcane Initiate, 2 for Rosary, 2 for Cult Lexicon. And with my last action, we are moving up here. And we're going to flip this, right?
Yep.
All right, so right now it says quiet halls are connected to each other's second floor location. Other than the creaking of the wooden floor beneath their steps, the manor is eerily silent. All right, quiet halls has 3 shroud, no clues. Action: if each location in play is revealed and there are no clues on locations in play, place 2 clues on quiet halls from the token bank. If each location.
So basically, what this is saying is, because you have guys like this guy who pull the clues off of the map, this is kind of like an emergency if something really weird happened.
Oh, you can put more
so you don't
clues
get trapped.
on.
I've played this mission like 7 or 8 times. I've never had to do this.
Okay.
It was just kind of like a thing put in place in case something ultra weird happened.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Also, we didn't flip the entry hall before you left. It does say that's where we reside. So.
Oh, we have. Okay, got it.
Okay. So, what I'm going to be doing here, because of the fact that that guy could make or break us, I'm trying to decide if I want to just go up there too. Having only $3 to start's rough, but I think I can go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
and
everybody,
then,
he starts with only $3 because he has this weakness called Indebted.
Or I can go and start working on getting clues and to potentially clear some of this horror off of me. How are you feeling? Are you feeling confident you can handle that guy, or do you want me to come up and help out? Because
I'm not very confident right now because I don't have any of my spells, really.
Yeah.
But hopefully my Arcane Initiate will get me some spells.
I can always Vicious Blow for an extra damage. The problem with him is he's also aloof, meaning it's going to take you 1 action, 2 actions to get in there, 3 actions to pull him on you. So he is a long way from being dealt with right now.
Right. I forgot that he was aloof. I thought when I walked in there he was going to be automatically engaged.
Also, this location he's on gives him +1 fight and +1 evade.
Right.
So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to I hate that I have to do this. I'm going to move. I'm going to spend my 4 actions. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to pull him right now because I don't even have a weapon for it.
Yep.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play this magnifying glass as a fast action. And then my last action will be to get $1.
So you get $1? Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I'm not even going to play the magnifying glass right now. On the off chance that I get my 2-handed gun, I want to be able to have the slots for it.
Oh, the Thompson?
So, yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that just in case I draw that. So I'm going to be done and bored running all the way upstairs.
Okay.
But that should be that. So I'll flip this back over here, jump this up. We are now in the enemy phase, so this guy right here doesn't do anything. He doesn't have a hunter, he stays still. And we draw a card and get $1.
Okay, draw a card, and we get $1.
Then we go to the Doom phase, the Mythos phase. We do not place a Doom here. We will draw our bad cards, and I'm going to put a Doom on this guy right now because I'm afraid that I'm going to forget to do it. It's technically at the end of the Mythos phase.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid I'm going to forget to do it while we're talking about the bad cards we draw. So I'm doing this a little preemptively, but I've done that before. And actually, he turns one of these clues.
It's one of those clues, yeah, into a Doom, yeah.
And, okay. So you can draw your bad card first.
All right. So I'm going to... Oh, yeah, this is ready up again. All right. We are going to draw the bad cards. Here we go. Maddening Delusions. It's a terror. Surge, which means I draw another card. Revelation. If you have 1 or more hidden cards in your hand, take 1 horror. What's a hidden card?
A hidden card is a Mythos card that you draw that will go into your hand and will say hidden. And so it's hidden from each other. Like I will have it in my hand or you'll have it in your hand and we can't look at each other's hidden cards.
Okay.
So you do not have one.
I do not have them. Okay, so welcome to the best camp on Twitch, Fafner. All right. So then I just click another one, right?
Yep.
Do I discard this?
Yeah. Either way.
Okay.
You start after.
Um,
I'm getting a feeling this wasn't shuffled. Do you want to throw that one back?
Yep. Shuffle it up and then let's kick it again.
Yeah, let's just
here.
So you drew one of them, and then try clicking again.
Yeah. All right, and this is the surge card right here. Okay.
That is an official shuffle. That actually came.
That was
an
official shuffle. Okay, so I click again.
Yep.
All right, Acolyte, Humanoid, Cultist, 3 fight, 1 health to evade. Spawn any empty location. Force, after Acolyte enter plays, place 1 Doom on it. That sucks.
Yep. So if you put him above you here, then basically I think if you put him 1 away from you, then you potentially can deal with him.
Yeah.
So this is the thing about this mission, is that this mission can be very easy because nothing pressures the clock. Or you can get like this bananas amount of Doom that comes out real fast. And so most of the time I played this, it can go all right, but every once in a while this can get weird.
Yeah, so we have a Doom on the Acolyte, we have a Doom on the Seeker, we have a Doom on my Arcane Initiate. So
I will draw then my bad card, and it is Led Astray. Oh, you can't look at this.
Oh, okay. I'm going to discard my...
oh my god.
Oh, I'm not going to look.
This is so bad, and I have to do it.
Oh my god, really?
Okay, I'm showing it to you. So, it's Peril. I have to make one of these decisions. Place one of my clues on a cultist enemy. I do not have a clue, so I cannot make that choice. So I have to do option 2.
Oh my god, really?
This may cause the current agenda to advance.
Wait, did we just, like, in one turn, advance the Doom?
So that goes there, and because it says it may cause the current agenda to advance, it just goes off. We don't have any time. The only thing that stops it is if you had a ward of protection in your hand or something, or if you could magically kill your Arcane Initiate before I made the decision on this card, which you can't do.
No, I don't have any fast action.
We just lost 4 turns. And that happened. Okay.
Wait, so does all the Doom now clear?
It does clear. So the good news is we don't have to worry about this Acolyte anymore, although like he's now in our way.
Yeah.
Because the intent was to stop him. And at least now your Arcane Initiate isn't a problem anymore.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
That was really bad. Wait, so hold on. After one or more clues are placed on the enemy play, flip those clues to the Doom side. So, wait, I forgot what happened. So this does not get...
So that's going to advance right now.
Okay.
So you flip it over.
All right. All right, Dark Ritual, Agenda 1B. A phrase in a language you cannot describe whispers throughout the building, and without warning, all the electric lights shatter at once. You light a nearby candle and continue to search. The building is quite different once plunged into darkness. Shadows and silhouettes dance along the walls. Crevices you hadn't noticed before draw your wary eye. What other secrets does this building hold? Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the counter deck. So, great. We could get all those cards again.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, it's our turn now, and this guy still needs to die, but it's not nearly as much of a rush. So we can kind of take our time. So you can, go first if you want and see if you find an Arcane Initiate.
I'll go first. It's Arcane Initiate time. That's no action. That's just...
Ooh. Okay, I have an interesting idea. What if I started my turn?
Oh, I already started my turn.
No, and you did that on my turn.
Oh.
You can just fast actions on my turn. And I'll tell you what, so go, if you find your shriveling, then I can leave, kill this guy on my way over, out of your way, and clear up the path for you.
Oh, I did not find my shriveling.
Okay, well then, that's fine. That's what we needed to know.
Let's see. I got a Torrent of Power. I got my weakness. So I didn't find any spells actually. So they all go back in my deck, right?
Yep. Okay.
And then my deck gets shuffled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, shuffle your deck.
So that being the case here, then, and I guess I'll draw as my first action. Draw a card. Okay, that makes it so that there's no reason not to put on the magnifying glasses. So that's what I'm going to do now. I will do a fast action, play magnifying glass.
Okay. Just gives you an extra book while investigating.
Yeah. And then fingerprint kit doesn't help here. I think I'll just go for this clue as my second action. Let's look at what
you are going against 2 Shroud up here.
Oh my god. I made the bag hard.
You what?
I just realized I set the bag on hard.
Oh, you did.
Now, I don't think that actually matters. Have we done any tests yet?
We haven't done any no, we haven't done any skill tests yet.
Okay, so hold on. I can fix this real fast. Just
okay, yeah. I was gonna say, dude, I was like, I cannot play this game on hard. It's already really
no. It was habit. I can fix this real fast.
Oh my god.
That would be really bad. All right. So got +1. So pull them all out. +1, 0. Sorry about that, guys.
No. It's a good thing you caught it now, because I would have been like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. It would be real obnoxious. 3 -1s.
Yeah. Yeah, what up, Ben Archer? Yeah, and Evil Ed says Chris mode, yeah. I don't need to go ultra hard right now.
2 -2s. -3. -4. 3 skulls. That. Okay, cool. So I just need to take these ones out. Put these in. And we should be good to go. Okay. This will go here. And that fixes it. All right. So, now I will go grab a token from the bag.
Okay.
I'll also flip over my hunch card.
That's right.
And unfortunately, that would have changed a lot of stuff for us.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no.
Well, not really, because there's only one clue there.
Yeah. Well, it lets me take clues off of another location that's lower shroud, and the odds of that are pretty low.
Yeah.
So I draw a tablet. Tablet is -2 if you fail. I do not fail because I have a 4 base. +1 is 5.
1. Yeah, it was a 5 to 2. Yep. So 3
so
to do.
If I fail, something bad would happen, but I did not. So I get the clue off this location.
Yep.
And I have 1 action left. I think I'm going to draw a card. I've got to try to find a weapon.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
That could help. Actually, that could help a lot.
All right. So
okay.
That's your turn. I have 3 actions. I'm still chilling here in the quiet halls. And then we got the Acolyte ahead of us. I think what we want to do is we want to play this Blood Right just to draw cards, and maybe I can pick up my Shriveling.
Yeah, that could be big. That would be really big right now.
Yeah, so we're going to play Blood Right, 0 cost. Draw 2 cards, discard up to 2 cards from your hand. For each card discarded, I can either gain a resource or spend a resource to deal 1 damage to my enemy, so I'm also broke, so...
If you did that on... Oh, if you're broke... Well, if you did that while you were on this guy, you could kill him.
Oh, he's only 1 health. Oh, he's
That
only
guy's
one,
only
one health. I was
So
looking at
that
the
is way to
Seeker who
go.
had 3 health.
Yeah. So that guy you could kill by doing this guaranteed. So it might be worth it.
I actually okay. Let's take that back. Yeah, we're gonna move.
Okay.
First action, move over here. This guy's gonna actually come up and engage me, right?
Yep.
So this guy comes all the way down. Whoa, where'd he go? Okay. So he's now engaged on me, and now we flip over the card because we're over here.
Oh yeah, I should have done that when I went through it. My bad. But
This
yeah,
should have already been.
these
flipped.
are all the same. Yeah.
Okay. It's the same as the other ones. Yeah. Same as the second floor. Okay. With the Shroud 3 though. All right. So now this guy is on me. I have 2 actions left. I'm gonna play. Blood Right. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I get Shriveling and Sign Magic. I love both of these cards. And I'm going to definitely discard a card. Let's discard. Ooh, this is rough. Do I really need Astral Travel right now? All right, we're gonna discard Unexpected Courage, and we're gonna do 1 damage AOE.
I think you do have to pay 1 to do that. I think that's how it's worded.
For each card discarded, you may gain 1 research or spend 1 research. I see what you're saying. Yep. So it's pay, so I get rid of that one. And I'm thinking about, do I want to discard another card for $1? No, because I think I have Uncage the Soul, which lets me play something for free, basically.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that Shriveling actually can come right out, huh?
Yeah, so I'm going to play Uncage the Soul with my 3rd action, which lets me play Shriveling.
Nice, that was really good.
With my passive, I get an extra. What was that?
That was really good.
Yeah.
That was
the Uncage the Soul pickup was pretty amazing.
Nice. Okay. And then I had gone first to see if I found my gun. I didn't, so we are now then on the enemy phase. So nothing happens there.
Yep.
Then we go to draw a card and get $1.
Okay.
Okay.
Draw a card, get $1.
Now we go to place Doom, but we do not place Doom in this phase. Again, I'm going to do this beforehand again to move 1 clue.
Oh, I didn't read this new agenda deck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Agenda 2A, Ransacking the Manor. Though the whispering has ceased, the sounds of rummaging and furniture shifting is unmistakable. Whoever is here, they're searching just as thoroughly as you are. Do not add Doom to the agenda after 1 or more clues are placed on an enemy in play. Flip those to the Doom sign. So it's the same as the last one, really.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Desert Raven Gamer, who says, "Oh hey, Cthulhu is coming."
Yeah, he's on his way. Okay, then I guess our bad cards.
All right, bad card time. All right, another Acolyte. I'll spawn an empty location.
Location.
Yeah.
Well, I guess somewhere where we're likely to go. So yeah, I mean, if you put him there, I have a card that will let me do free damage to him, either this turn or next. So yeah, if you put him there, I should be able to kill him. Yeah, I think that either there or
here.
Yeah, that's only 2 away from me. I need to have the location he's at in order for me to kill him for free. We'll need to have a clue on it. So these definitely won't have clue. I figure this one's at least more likely to.
Okay.
So I need you to put him on one of those.
Okay.
But we do put the Doom on him.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw mine.
So
Serious chanting. Oh my god.
Can I look at this?
Yes.
Okay.
Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy in play. If there are no cultist enemies in play, search and encounter deck and discard pile. So this guy right here is going to get 2 doom. Now,
Is he a
this does
cultist?
not cause it to advance. It does not cause it to advance because it doesn't say that it causes it to advance. The other card did. So basically, we have to kill this guy this turn.
This turn, otherwise it will advance.
Correct.
Oh, God.
So, if you moved, engaged...
I can move, engage, and I can get 1 hit off of him with shriveling.
The other choice is I grab him and engage him.
You don't have a weapon, though.
On me, but then, that is just so obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie to you. Or I bring him out there to you. I think that's what we should do. I hate how this is going right now, but I think if I go first, what I can do is I can do a couple things. I can do one thing, then grab him, then move, and then
just move him to me.
Yeah, I'll take 1 hit, but then you can shoot at him. You will be shooting at him on me, but I have an 8 health threshold, so as long as you don't get real unlucky, we should be okay.
What's your horror? Oh, it's 6.
Yeah.
So
I will have something to soak my horror for me. So.
Oh, Alice?
Yeah, Alice is going to come out and do that.
Yeah.
I just don't see what else. That feels like the safest way to do it because that gives you 3 shots.
Yeah, it gives me 2 shots because I still have to engage it, right?
No. Sorry. An aloof enemy, if it's on another investigator, you can attack it. That's why I'm saying if I bring it out,
okay.
Get 3 shots.
I thought you were just saving me the move. Okay.
No.
So 3 shots. Yeah. Cool.
So, my first action then will be to play Alice for 4.
Okay.
I got preposterous sketches, by the way, which is just not going to happen this turn because.
Yep. There's no clue on the location. Yep.
So that was my first action.
Yep.
Second action is to engage this aloof Seeker of Carcosa right here.
Yep.
And third action is to move. Before I move, he swings at me for his damage value of 1 horror, which I will put on Alice.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
Okay. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm up, and I'm going to. I mean, my arcane initiate's actually just free, right?
Yeah, it's a completely free action.
So I'm just gonna do that first because it's fast. That ward of protection would have been really nice before. I'm gonna keep that. The other 2 are not spells. Okay.
Yeah, that ward of protection is going to be so big.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. I'm kind of broke. I have the 1 resource. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna shriveling. Oh, I don't have to tap shriveling, do I? Nope. So we're gonna use up a charge. We're gonna use our mind power. So our base is 5, and then we get an extra 1 from Rosary. So it's 6. So it's a 6 to.
No, this XP shriveling gives you another 2 mind on top of that.
Oh yeah. So it's 8.
8 to 2.
8 to 2. So nothing in this bag except for a tentacle.
Correct.
Yeah. 8 to 2. Here we go. Boom. -2.
The good news and bad news. The good news is you hit it. The bad news is you're shriveling alternate effect popped, dealing a horror to you.
Oh, that's right.
You can put that on the arcane.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna put that on the. Dude, that's what she's there for. Yeah.
Yep.
Soak that up. All right, so we killed this dude, right?
No, he has 3 health, so that's why you need to shoot him again.
Oh.
Yeah, that was why I super wanted to bring him out to you.
You got it. Okay, so there we go. We're doing it again. It is another 8 to 2. We're clicking the chaos bag. Minus X, where X is the highest number of doom on an enemy in play. So it's -3.
Yep. So you do kill him.
Yep.
But the skull triggers your shriveling again.
Yep. And I want to keep my arcane initiative alive, so I'm going to take this horror. Damn, dude. I mean, this is pretty savage right now.
Yeah. It's. hopefully the next turns won't be this. See if we can stabilize.
I feel like we're getting into a groove here, but I mean, yeah.
So you have one action left.
Do I? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I can uncage the soul. No, there's nothing I want to uncage the soul for. Do I want just a buck? I feel like I just might want a buck.
And in theory, you should be drawing extra cards every turn because you're Arcane Initiate. So yeah, being able to afford it could be.
Yeah, the card draw. I don't think I need to grab. I think I'm gonna take a $1.
Okay. So then, enemy phase happens. There's no enemies.
Yep. Well, there's this acolyte over here.
No enemies do anything. My bad. Yep. Yeah, he just sits there. So then we go draw a card and get a buck.
Draw a card, get a buck.
Right. So then now we would place a doom, but we don't because this mission's fair.
Yep.
And it's working out great for us. And now you can draw your bad cards.
Oh, and there's no clues to be put on that other guy, right? So.
Nope.
So we're good.
Nope.
All right, draw the bad cards. Here we go. It is a treachery, locked door, obstacle. Revelation. Attached to the location with the most clues and without a locked door attached. The attached location cannot be investigated. What if there's no clues?
So that's great. That means we get to pick because they're all tied. So you can just like lock one of these rooms we know there's not a clue on.
So test 4 punch to break down the door or 4 evade to pick the locks.
Yeah. Okay. So basically that was a great draw. That was just a dead card. Like it doesn't do anything.
So yeah, we should just put it on like one of these basements.
No. Lock one of the ones that we've already.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that way, if you.
We don't have to go back. Yeah. Got it.
Right. Okay, and then I draw a false lead. If you have no clues against search, I do have a clue. In one of the clues, test book 4. For each point you fail by, place a clue on my location. Okay, so I am currently at 5 book. Get 6 while investigating. This is an investigate. So I am going to. I don't want to lose this clue. So I think I'm going to pitch unexpected courage here.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to pitch. Take the initiative here. This is why I have this. So if you use this card during the Mythos phase, it'll always have all of its question marks because none of us have done an action yet.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So that puts me at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4.
Oh,
sick. That's sick.
That is sick.
So
you lose the clue.
Tentacle and drop my clue here.
Dude,
and,
this is amazing.
Yeah. Things are going
great.
Okay. Well, I figure I can still probably handle this guy. This clue we can get whenever I can get it on my way back or something.
Yeah, you're better to get the clue because I don't have my my right of seeking attached yet.
Well, you can go first and try to look for it because she should be ready.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go first. I'll use my arcane. Boom. Let's draw 3. There it is. Right of seeking. The other 2 has to go back. Dude, this arcane is. So this is the first scenario we finally got her out. First turn, and she is so key, dude. Yeah. All right, and then so I think I'm gonna uncage the soul to play Rite of Seeking, so that's only 1 resource. We'll get an extra charge on that for my passive.
Yeah.
So that's 1 action. So I could investigate this.
That's like, it's kind of a waste though, because your pricing picks up 2 at a time. I think just leave the top floor to me. Go off and do something else, like where you can find like 2 clues at a pop, maybe.
Yeah. So my last 2 actions, I can actually just pop one of these new rooms.
Right? Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Like it just seems like I know I can kill that acolyte unless there's no clue there, and even if there isn't, I can swing at it.
Yeah, and I feel like we're just we were moving so slow.
It's real good.
So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pop this door.
Okay.
Or pop this room. So let's flip it. Historical Society, Historical Library. Shroud 3, 4 clues. After you successfully investigate this location, take 2 horror. Discover 1 clue at this location. Limit once.
That circle is a reaction, which is optional. So it's saying if you want, you can trigger that reaction and take 2 horror to discover another clue.
I see. Got it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm not going to be doing that, but...
Yeah. I can't imagine why that is.
Yep.
All right, so my hunch deck this turn is Imposter Sketches again. So I could use it to draw 3 cards in this location. The thing is, my hand is full right now because of how the early game went. So I'm just going to ignore it again this turn.
Okay.
First action's move. And I will flip this Historical Society location, and mine is, it's actually the same as yours.
Okay.
But it is 3rd floor. Like some of these I know do repeat. Yours does say 2nd floor, so that's correct.
Yeah.
So same thing. I could take the horror to discover an additional clue. But for right now.
So he's gonna jump on you right away, though, right?
He is. Yeah, he is technically on me right now.
Okay.
Sorry. I have a decision to make. Given my money situation,
right.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast action equip this other flashlight. The reason that this is a decision is
magnifying
that now
glass?
both of them are on me. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, magnifying glass. Now that both of them are on me, if I equip anything else, I'm gonna have to lose one of these, which is always a bummer. But I feel like right now, considering I have 2 other things in my hand I'd replace them with anyway, I think it's worth it to really increase my chances of killing this guy. So I move in there. And my next action is actually going to be to investigate. When I do that, he is on me, so he will swing at me. So I will take 1.
You'll take
1. I will
1.
put it on Alice.
Okay.
So I do take 1. I investigate, and I have 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Yep.
To 3. So I'm just going to go for that. 7 to 3. Skull is the highest amount of doom on an enemy, which is 1. So I succeed.
Yep.
I pick up a clue. And when I do pick up this clue, I will trigger Alice. She has reaction after you discover a clue. Exhaust her to deal 1 damage to an enemy area location.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So that guy is smoked.
Nice. Alice is so good, man.
I like her.
Dude, and the fact that she's like just like a... Like, you don't even need to upgrade to get her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pricey, but she's good.
She is. But the downside of her is, like, I do have to take the hit. She's better in multiplayer because, like, if you were on a location and that guy was on you and I did it, then I wouldn't have to take the hit because it wasn't engaged with me.
Yeah.
But I still think she's really awesome. I love her. I am totally down with that.
Yeah.
And so that was action 2.
That was action 2 because you moved and then you did that. Yep.
Did that. My 3rd action is going to be to go for clue again.
Shroud 3.
Do I just try to rip a big stack of clue right now? Probably. I'm going to investigate again using deduction level 2.
Ooh, this is the one you just upgraded.
Yep. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. We are going to stick with that and rip a token. So that's actually a 0.
That's a 0?
There's no enemies with horror. So I succeed by 6, which means that this triggers and gives me the next clue. So that rips 3 clues.
3 clues.
1 base, 1 for deduction, and 1 for bonus deduction, succeeding by 2.
Yep.
So that's 3 more clue. So that's 4
that's
clues.
awesome.
So that was at least a little bit better. And I will be done.
And now we have enough clues to actually proceed the act deck, but we get to choose when we do that, right? So sometimes it's not advantageous to do it at the end of a turn, right?
No, and especially because we know with this being here that it will spawn keeper enemies.
Yeah.
So I think that we probably wait and do it at the beginning of the turn, assuming our Mythos
I think
phase.
so.
So no enemy phase, nothing happens there. We draw a card and get a buck and ready all of our stuff up.
Okay, get a card, get a buck, ready our
And
stuff up.
now we go to the Mythos phase. We don't put any Doom on because of the way this mission is.
Yep.
We draw our bad cards.
And there's no enemies to get clues from.
Nope.
Bad cards. All right. All right, we have another Acolyte. Spawn empty location, place 1 Doom on it. So...
if you put him there, I can just pick up that clue and kill him with Alice. Sorry, what an empty location is a place that does not have investigators or enemies.
Okay.
That's the definition of an empty location in this game. So it can have a clue on it.
Okay, yeah. I was like, there's something there. Okay. Cool.
And he does get a Doom on him right now.
Oh, yeah, right. So
And
there's only 1 Doom right now in our whole thing. Can I look at this?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is called the King's Edict. For each cultist enemy in play, move 1 clue from that enemy's location to the enemy.
For each cultist enemy in play, move 1 clue from the enemy's location to the enemy until the end of the round. Each cultist enemy in play gets +1 fight for each clue and or Doom on it. If no clues are moved by this effect, the King's Edict gains Surge.
So a clue did move because we put him there for the whole point of me picking up that clue.
Yep.
It is now gone. That clue turns into a Doom because of the agenda. It says that whenever a clue would go on an enemy, it becomes a Doom. And
Awesome.
he gets +2 fight this turn. So he is a 5-1.
5-1-2.
1-2.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna be like setting up this turn, and we can ignore him until next turn when he's
I was like, boy became big and beefy, so I don't know if we want to attack him this turn.
Okay. Well, that wasn't great, but could have been a lot worse. So I'll take it.
So let's get your hunch deck ready so we know what we got. And
Foster sketches again.
okay.
That's crazy. That's come up 3 times. I only have 1 of those in there.
That's crazy. All right. So I'm over here. I could do some Rite of Seeking, grab a lot of these.
Sure.
Is probably what I want to do. But first things
we
first,
want
we're gonna arcane. Or do you want to go first?
Well, no. I'm saying the other choice we need to make is: do we want to spawn the? Do we want to push the act or not?
Oh, right.
Is that worth it right now? Because it's going to spawn this guy for sure. We don't know what he does exactly.
Yeah, the keeper.
Yeah. I'll let you make the call on that.
The keeper in any empty location. Attach this card to the scenario. What do you?
I don't have a gun on right now. So he would be your responsibility if he's something we need to kill.
Yeah, which I'm okay with because I have my shriveling on.
I mean, the thing is, I don't see why we have to do it right now. Like, unless somehow it like eats up extra clues.
I guess like what I'm worried about is if we lose your clues for some reason.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if we lose your clues, then we can't advance it.
Well, however, you are on a spot where you're about to do Rite of Seeking.
Oh, that's true. I mean, so if we don't do it, basically you have a setup turn and I'm just picking up clues. Then we just do it next turn.
I'll be getting money, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with having like a round that's like not savage.
yeah. That was kind of my leaning too. Okay, cool. Let's go with that.
Okay, first things first, I'm gonna Arcane Initiate here. Draw 3.
Oh yeah, that's a spell.
What's a spell?
The Blood Rite.
Yeah, the Blood Rite's a spell.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, the other 2 weren't. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. All right, that was a fast action. So we have 3. I'm definitely going to do some Rite of Seeking, but do I want to also...
That actually makes him super easy for you to kill, too. I don't know if it's worth you really going back there, though. I don't think it probably is.
No. Do I want to, like, play 4 of Cups or Sign Magic just to prepare? I'm going to use up all my
So your mind on this test right now would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3.
Oh, yeah, 9 to 3. I don't need 4 of Cups. That's right. I keep forgetting that I upgraded this thing to get +2.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, it's only 8.
Is it
5,
6, 7,
8.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But that's
8
still,
to 2 is still good.
Right. The only downside is if you do draw a bad token with Rite of Seeking, your turn will just straight up end.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I want to see if I want to do other things first before
it's
I
a gamble. You can use it multiple times in a turn, but if you get bad luck, then your turn's done.
It's really just the tentacle that can get me.
Well, I think...
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, it's all of those.
Tablet. Basically, it's 3 skulls, 2 tablets, and a tentacle. So it's, 6 tokens, I think?
Yeah, 6 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, yeah, 6.
I think there's only 6 in the bag, yeah. Yep.
Oh. I don't really need to play any of these. 4 cups. The only thing I would play is 4 cups or Sign Magic. But then it would just wipe my resources. So it's like, do I just like get a buck just to get a buck, and then Rite of Seeking twice?
Yeah, I mean that's not bad either.
Yeah, I think I definitely think I want a buck just so I have them, because I don't have my alchemical transmutation. All right, so I'm gonna do that, and now I'm gonna do Rite of Seeking, and it is 8 to 2, -1. So I got it.
Nice. So that's 2 clues.
Okay.
I'll take 2 off.
Yeah. Yep, took 2 off. All right, and now we're gonna do it again. Use up a token. It is 8 to 2, and we got the tablet.
That's okay though, because
we succeed, and my turn ends. Yeah.
So you still will get the 2 clue before your turn ends.
Yeah, If I had any other actions, I'd have to forfeit them.
Right.
Yep.
So
I got 4 clues.
Nice. Okay. So I think I'm probably just going to get some money here. I'll get $1 and $2 for sure. And I think I want to put on my bandolier. I put on my bandolier so that way if I draw a weapon, I have a hand slot to hold it without losing my magnifying glasses.
But then your Thompson costs you like 6.
Yeah. Well, I definitely don't want to lose both my magnifying glasses, so either way, I'm probably going to put it on. But I'll just get another $1 right now, just in case.
Okay.
And that will be my sick turn.
Awesome.
And I hope we have more like that. All right, so enemy phase, nothing happens because that guy just sits there.
Yep, he's not a hunter.
You get a card and a buck.
Yep.
Oh yes. All
right, I picked up the man in the pallid mask.
Furthest from all investigators. Location furthest from all of us. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So either of these bottom floor locations is 4 away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And where are you? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we would put Doom down, but we don't. We do check the threshold. We're still only at 2 because of this dude. And then we draw bad cards.
All right, draw bad cards. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still have enough cards. No discards. All right. Wizard of the Order, humanoid cultist 422. any empty location. It has Retaliate, which is a new one for me. Forced, at the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 Doom on the wizard.
So we need to deal with that guy.
Yeah.
So I'm putting somewhere where you're going, probably, because I'm going to have to deal with this guy this turn.
I mean, I can just put him here on my way to somewhere else.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Then I'll draw my bad card. Let us stray. Place 1 Doom on the current agenda or place one of my clues on a cultist enemy. So I'm going to lose a clue, which blows.
Yeah.
I will put it on him, but it becomes a Doom because that's the rule. So again...
Holy crap.
That can cause the agenda to advance. No. That one can't. If I put my clue on the cultist, that is not the second one. That one does not cause the agenda to advance. So we're okay. We just have to kill him.
There's only 3 Doom out here, though, right?
Oh, he's getting one at the end of the turn, though. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Yes, either way, we're fine. I just need to handle this guy this turn.
Okay.
The only downside of this is I have to equip my weapon, walk in, and shoot him. So I might need to go first because if I whiff, then you're gonna have to come in.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you whiff, I can come in and I can I can astral travel there and shriveling him or something.
Yeah, we really don't want that to have to happen, but
right.
Hopefully we. So if I go first, then my first action is to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and I play my detective's Colt. This gun takes 2 hand slots, but it says I can hold 2 tool assets that don't take up hand slots.
Okay,
so it's the best thing.
Tools. Okay.
That's action 1.
+1 fist and deal +1 damage. Cool.
Yeah. So I will move as my second action. He hops on me, and then I fire. So I will be at a base of 4 + 1 is 5. We'll definitely throw that in.
So it's 7.
7 to 3. I believe -4 is the biggest thing in the bag. Oh, I do need to go check my hunch card.
Right.
Scene of the crime. It will not matter in this situation.
Okay.
So, yeah, I will shoot at him. I draw -1. He is dead. So.
Yeah, he is dead. Awesome. Oh my god, that was clutch.
Yeah,
that was so
big.
good.
Yeah, we needed that. Your go.
So you equipped it, you moved, and you shot. Okay, got it. All right. I think I'm gonna move. This guy's got to die.
I mean, he doesn't have to die this turn, but it'd probably be good.
Yeah, I just with the way that we've been getting 2 or 3 Doom out of nowhere, just having one on the field, I'm just like, and I know that he's gonna generate another one.
Plus, you don't have anything else. Like, he's in your way anyway. So yeah there's no reason not to just go take him out.
Well, actually, first, should I just do Arcane Initiate first?
I don't see why not. I guess.
So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just that I have so many cards in my hand.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well, would you be pitching? Would you be pitching like a guts or anything against him? Actually, probably don't even need to, huh?
Yeah. Not really. I don't think I need to. Because 5, 6, 7, 8. It would be 8 to 2 or 8 to whatever he is.
He's a 4, so yeah, that's still the right number. -4 is still the good number.
Yeah.
So yeah, your call.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, my Mr. Relay. Awesome.
That's good news.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Ooh, I can do sign magic into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 8 cards right now, so it's not the biggest deal.
Yeah, you're fine right now.
And I also have blood right. That's right. All right, so that was free. Let's move over. That's 1. This guy's gonna engage me.
Yep.
Let's bring him down. Oh god, these snaps. Okay. All right, so 4 with 2. My shriveling. So I'm using my head. So it's 5 plus 2, 6, 7 plus Holy Rosary. That's 8. 8 to 4.
And what retaliate means is if you miss, he will hit you back. But you're at the maximum amount you can be anyway. So
yeah, I think I'm good. I don't need to pitch on the other cards. 8 to 4. Tentacle.
That is so bad because you take both a damage and a horror. A damage from him hitting you, and a horror from your shriveling backfire. Did you spend your shriveling charge?
What? I didn't.
Okay. Well, you can do it again. This is ridiculous. Taking 1 and 1.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out if I want the horror or I want to kill my arcane. I guess I'll take the horror. Okay. The utility's too good with this one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm going to do another shriveling. 8-4 again.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
You did the time good.
So I kill him because I get +1 damage. So
Yep. Nice.
let's discard this guy. And I have one more action left.
No, move, shoot.
Oh, move, shoot. Yeah, I had to move in. That's right. That's it.
That's it. Okay, so enemies don't do anything. It's only the man in the pallid mask. He sits here. Then we draw a card and get a buck. So before this happens, if you don't want to lose card in hand, you could do the sign magic as a fast action, just to
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
not discard your card.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. So now I'm gonna draw a card and get a buck.
All right. Oh yeah, when my cult killed him, I could put an inside event back into my deck, but I haven't used any yet, so I don't do it. Okay. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, so then we are on bad cards because no doom gets placed.
All right, bad cards.
Yep.
All right. Mysterious Chanting. It's a hex. Revelation. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. Shuffle the encounter deck.
So we can go and take one of the
Acolytes.
little baby ones out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put it somewhere where either you're going or I'm going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here. So.
Do you want to deal with it? Case you actually have the ability to get clue. If I kill it, I can potentially use my inside event. Maybe. I think either way, put him there, but then you can decide if you want to deal with them or if you want me to deal with them.
Right, and I can actually go down and get more clues.
Yeah. That works. Either way, like him going there, one of us can.
Yeah.
Do it.
Is this man in the pallid mask doing anything to us right now? No, right?
No, but there was that card in the last set, and I don't know if
that's right.
That last set where he like swings at us.
Yeah.
It's only 1 and 1 horror, so it's not terrible. Right. We are hurting. He would be good to get because if we get him, we do mark Chasing the Stranger, which I assume is good because it has us mark it.
Yeah.
But so like someday it might be good to do more of that, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad card is Fanatic. Reveal location of those clues. There are currently no clues, which means
we can put it anywhere.
He can go anywhere, and I'm just going to strand him up here as well. Oh wait, okay. I'm not going to strand him in there because that gives him +1 fight and +1 evade. And in case I do have to fight him because something like this happens to him, your Mysterious Chanting, I'll put him here, just in case he needs to be killed later.
Okay.
And, all right, our turn. So, your call. What do you want to do?
Well, let's flip over your hunch deck before we decide.
Thank you. Yeah.
And, and I can discard this Mysterious Chanting now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My hunch deck is a card that gets clues off my location as my first action, which isn't happening. Okay. Man, you guys have not seen my hunch deck do anything good. This mission.
It's to me, you have like 3 cards in your hunch deck.
it's really weird because I'm shuffling it every turn because that's what I'm supposed to do, and I just keep hitting. I mean, to be fair, there are only like 5 cards in there. There's 4 cards that are 2 copies and 2 cards that are 1 copies.
Oh, okay. So there really isn't a whole lot that I'm looking at.
So it's 11 cards, of which 3 are unique. But yeah, it sucks. I wouldn't mind no stone unturned, but whatever.
Yeah. All right, so we flipped over all of the 3rd floor. We flipped over... No, we did not flip over the 2nd floor.
Oh, actually, when he spawns there, we flip this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Locations.
All right, so Historical Society, Historical Museum, 2 Shroud, 2 Clues. While investigating this location, your book cannot be modified.
So what that means is
If I use Rite of
I
Seeking
would be
there, I'm
getting a
still
4.
okay,
It's just
right?
what's printed on your card.
Wait, what was
So
that?
I would have a 4 against it. Um, you actually just bypass it completely
Yeah, I bypass it
because
completely with Rite of
yeah,
Seeking.
yeah, right, yep. So yeah, that is easy for you
I mean,
if
I could
you
go
want
in
to.
there and just freaking blood right too. Get rid of this
Oh
acolyte.
yeah, blood right. That's
Yeah,
actually a good
yeah.
call.
I was
Switch
like,
to
this is easy mode. I can blood right it and then Rite of Seeking. So then, and
sure.
then Rite of Seeking at my last as my last action is great too.
Yeah, yeah, good call.
All
Good
right,
call.
so I'm gonna jump in there.
Grab.
Uh, I'm gonna
Oh,
blood right this homie.
okay.
So that means I get to draw 2 cards. Ooh, can I discard my weakness?
No, you are not allowed to ever voluntarily discard your weakness. It's
Damn
only
it.
if it gets randomly discarded by something. So unfortunately, no. No, you are not allowed to do that.
All right. Deal 2 damage to an investigator at my location. So it's either me or this arcane person, right?
It's actually an event. You don't do it right now. It sits in your hand until you do it. So,
Ugh, so I have to spend an action to do it. That's right.
right. But it's no rush. You just need
Yeah.
to get it done before we're done.
Okay.
Don't fret about it.
All right. So I can still discard a card to do and spend a buck. So I'm going to spend a buck, discard a card to do 1 damage to the acolyte. What do I want to get rid of? That would have been so awesome. I can get rid of Dark Pact, dude.
I know, I know.
It would have been the best. Do I ever really want to astral travel? It's so costly.
This mission is huge. I think you do. I think like guts wise, you don't really need the card draw,
I
and you
actually
also have
was like,
such
I'm thinking about
high.
like maybe pitching 4 of Cups.
Well, the thing about Four of Cups is it's a permanent buff. Like,
Right.
and you're right. You might not need it, so it is an option. But guts also, you just
Oh, I
have
have
something.
2 of them. I have 2 of Guts in my hand.
Yeah, that was. I was like, well,
Yeah. No,
so
I have 2 of them. So,
to
right.
pitch that, spend 1.
Yep. Got rid of this acolyte. Done.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Rite of Seeking,
Okay.
and
Do
I'm
you
using.
want to pitch a second card for $1? I don't. I don't know if you did, but that's the other thing you can do with blood, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Gotcha.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although
Yeah, your hand is full.
my
so
hand
I
is
didn't know.
is full, and I'm gonna draw a card at the end of the turn, or at the beginning of the turn. So maybe I do.
I guess like that pump card, you don't really have money. There is another copy in there, but I don't know.
The which card?
Your pump card, sorry, your arcane studies, the one. This card lets you spend money to pump your stats.
Yeah, I was.
Um,
That's what I was like looking at in my hand. That was the one I
yeah.
had. I'm thinking about pitching it. All right, so I got a buck. And now, yeah, Rite of Seeking. I already got the charge off of it. I'm using 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 versus what? 8 versus 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got it. Boom.
There we go.
Um,
That's
so I add. Oh, I get to add a charge
Yep.
to Shriveling or Rite of Seeking. I have another Shriveling in my hand, so I'm thinking about doing it with the Rite of Seeking.
okay. And I'll take the 2 clue off of here for you. Just make sure you add it to your.
Okay, so I have 6
Yes.
clues now.
Oh yeah, that was the whole other thing we had to decide is when we actually wanted to advance this. I guess we're not doing it this turn.
Oh yeah.
Um, I mean, we could, but I don't know if we need to.
Yeah.
So maybe what I'll do is I'll just kind of set up in the middle of the map just in case that's where he comes out. I'll go move, move. And then I think I might just get $1.
Okay. Move.
In
Dollar.
case I need to replay my Alice for more like soak or something.
Okay.
And I will get rid of this. And done. So then enemies don't do anything. Card and $1.
Card and $1.
That was a good card.
All right.
And then we have Mythos, so no Doom goes down, and we draw our bad cards.
Okay. Draw the bad cards. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. We have a false lead revelation. If you have no clues, false lead gains surge. If you have 1 or more clues, test 4. For each point you fail by, place 1 of your clues in your location. So I test book 4, which sucks because I have book 2.
It's just probably gonna happen.
I am gonna pitch some stuff here. Oh no, gut sucks. I was thinking about that.
You're gonna have to get to. You're gonna have to pitch 2 things to get to at least base 0. This might be one of those ones where you just gotta like accept. I mean,
I thought my guts was my unexpected courage. Because I thought it was gonna give me extra book, but it's not. And I've kind of like weeded out all of the book cards in my upgrades to make them into a head check cards.
It is fine. And that's why this card could be good for you, because it does let you pump your book.
Yeah.
But, you didn't know this was going to happen. So, I don't know, man. I mean, like, if you drop the clue, drop the clue. The thing is we've stabilized the board.
Yeah.
We're not losing time, so it's not terrible.
Okay, but for each point I fail by, I have to lose. Yeah, I have to put the clues back.
Oh, it's for each point you fail by.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about
and
that.
So it's so if I get like -4 now,
you could Ward of Protection and counterspell this and take a horror to stop it.
Oh, I do. This doesn't seem like the kind that you want to use that for.
Worst case scenario, I mean, you always just can Rite of Seeking this spot again to get the clues back, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a tough call.
It just, I'm just gonna. Oh, I don't want to take the horror, dude.
I hear you.
I mean, I could kill my Arcane Initiate and then put another one out, but then that increases the Doom. We don't have any Doom out there, right?
No, we don't have any Doom out.
So I could Ward of Protection and then put the horror on the Arcane.
Yeah. So if you're going to do that, there's actually a window right now to pump. You can use your Arcane Initiate right now. And get a card off of her.
Oh, that's right. It's a fast, yeah.
So yeah, during this action window, just like, because it's the same symbol as like these little squiggly lines, fast actions. So during the pump window, you can use her and then let her die.
Yeah, we're going to do it. So we're going to use her. We're going to look at 3. All of them are not spells.
Okay.
That's fine. Let's put them all back. And shuffle it up. We are going to play Ward of Protection. We're going to spend a buck. And then I'm going to kill this Arcane Initiative. Right. And then this gets discarded.
Alright, so then my bad card is Agent of the King. Most clues, Hunter. Your attacks here, move a clue to him from myself. So he just comes out on top of me.
Wait, it's the person with the most clues.
So what Prey means is if he's not engaged with somebody, that's who he goes for if you're equidistant.
Oh,
if
okay.
Him, you still just get him on you.
Got it. Okay. All right. After the Agent of the King attacks you, move one of your clues to the Agent of the King. When you defeat him, you get them all again. Okay. He's a big, beefy boy, and he hits for a lot of mental damage.
Yeah, he is worth a VP. So there is that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do we want to do?
Do we want to
act?
Yeah. Do you want to do the act? I think we've been not doing it, but I think we probably should.
Okay. And why don't we advance the act and see what that guy is? Because I can always try to just double vicious blow this thing to one-shot it.
Yeah.
But if this enemy that's coming out right now is worse, I can save my vicious blows for that. So that can kind of give me some info.
Okay, let's
see. So let's spend 4 clues between us. Okay, I think what you do is you spend 4.
Okay.
Because we want us both as low as we can be, but to have 1, so that way if we draw a false lead later.
Yeah, totally.
The max is the 2. So yeah, so I think that's probably good. Keep
So
us
I'll
both.
spend 4. Yep.
Okay, so you'll spend your 4, and we advance the act.
Yep.
So read the other side of that.
All right. So we're gonna flip this card. All right. Late Night Studies, Act 1B. You find a record kept by one of the Society's historians pertaining to the dreadful events surrounding the closing of an old theater in Arkham, the Cedar Playhouse. Though there is no explicit mention of the King in Yellow, you believe you are on the right track. The historian's notes are cut short, and there is a faded handwritten page clipped to the final entry. This matter is too ghastly for the public eye. I am placing the remainder of this record in the hidden library. All further inquiries should be done away from prying eyes. This is a dangerous matter, and not one to be researched lightly. For each revealed historical society location, add 1 clue per investigator to it. To the maximum of its clue value.
Added 2 to each of these.
Wow. Okay. It's only the open ones. Got it.
But we do need to do this after we advance it. So I think that now this happens. So I go find the Keeper of the Oath.
Okay. After you advance Act 2, spawn and set aside Keeper of the Oath in any empty historical society location. Attach this card to the scenario reference as a reminder.
All right, so that guy comes out and we can put him anywhere. He is a 5 fight.
Yep, 5 through 3.
Is greater than the agenda. He gains Hunter. So he will not have Hunter because the act and agenda are equal.
Well, the number of the current act is greater than the number of the agenda. Okay, got it. At the end of the enemy phase, find each investigator whose location shares a trait with Keeper of the Oath's location. Move 1 clue. Wow.
Like second floor or passageway.
Yeah.
Or basement.
Okay, so where does he go?
So I put anywhere, any empty historical society location.
Okay. Any.
So we can spawn him in any of these rooms, or this room.
Right.
So any of the 4 on the left, or this 1 on the right. If we put him there, I can go for him right away. The thing is, or we can put him in the basement and ignore him because he's not going to have Hunter right now.
Right.
Until we advance the next act. So do you want to just ignore him and get this clue that reappeared, or do you want to deal with him?
Let's put him in the basement because I think we have a little bit of time, right? So actually, hold on. Do we have time? What is the next?
Oh, I just realized the Manpower Max actually flips this location because it says whenever an enemy spawns in a location. Does that change anything?
Wait. The man in the pallid mask?
Yeah, he makes this location appear because of the fact that that's how these are worded. So actually, that is really good.
So that gets another 2 clues, right?
No, because it's up to its limit and it's at its limit.
Got it.
And so, but the good thing there is that makes it very easy for us to do his secondary ability, where it just gets +2 Shroud, and I can easily clear him.
Yeah.
Easily. So, secondarily then, I could put him like here. And then I could just leave the second floor and go down and to get the man in the pallid mask and go for these.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. What is the hold on. So Act 2A is where we're at now, and it's 4 clues to do this. And I think we have enough as well.
I don't think we would know this until after we choose where he goes. It says after you advance it. And I guess I've never really paid. I think that technically it's like the deck's like this right now.
Oh, so you don't actually read it before you make a decision. Okay, got it.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, let's play it that way. That feels safer to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to min-max it. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was smart. I just don't know if it's official. So basically, I either put him here and go down there. Now, this location, if you get clues from it, sucks. Because of what it does.
Yeah.
Like I have to draw extra bad cards, which is awful. But if I go in there and I just do his ability, then I won't.
Investigate your location gets +2 Shroud. Yeah, that one.
I think I'm going to leave you to get the clue, and I'm just going to go clear him to get a Chasing the Stranger one.
Okay.
So then let's just leave this guy here for now.
Yeah.
Let's spawn.
Yeah, I'm not really. He flips this.
Just flip that. So any ground floor trait location, we don't want to stop on one of these because at the end of the enemy phase, he will take our clue.
Okay. No ground floor right now. Yep. Oh, so if I come down to the ground floor, he's going to immediately come on me.
Well, he won't come on to you. It's just that he will take the clue. If you end here, then when the enemy phase ends, he will take.
Oh, so I can move through it. Okay.
Yeah, you can move through. But you also have a bunch of clue up here now. These two are pretty easy. Those ones are not. I mean, this guy's a baby, but this is behind a locked door. So, plus we also have a bunch of clue already. So now that we've made that decision, we actually have enough clue to advance it again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I wanted to look up there. Another reason why I wanted to look up there to see how much it was to advance.
Yeah, so we're good now. So I guess let's just.
I'm okay with that guy there. And
okay, so I have this enemy on me, and what I'm gonna need to do is deal with him and then leave this area.
Wait, so I can read Act 2 now, right?
Yes, you can read Act 2 now. Yep.
Yeah. So let's see what's going on. So Act 2A, Mistakes of the Past, 4 clues to advance. Somewhere in the manor is a hidden library where you might be able to find more information about the King in Yellow. You must find the way if you are to continue your investigation. Okay. Well, that was pretty self-evident from the end of the other act. Okay.
So if we advance this now, he will gain Hunter.
Yep.
So I think I spend this turn dealing with this guy. I go down here and get this guy.
Yeah, I was cool with that plan.
Okay. Then let me go on this guy first in case I need you to do something about him if I mess up. Does that work?
Yeah, that's fine. And do your hunch deck before you start.
Thank you.
Okay.
That would be great if there were clues here. That would be phenomenal if there were clues here, but they're not. So I will do this. I am going to attack this guy. I will spend a bullet. My base is 5 with that. I'm going to go 6, 7. So I'm at +3. Do I pitch this just to make sure I'm at +4? I think I do. Because if I one-shot this guy, it's really good.
Okay, so it's 7 to... Wait, no, it is 8 to 4, right?
Yep, so I'm up 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 to 4, and if you are successful, you're going to end up doing 4 damage to him. Yep.
So I drew the tablet.
Yep.
Which is -2 if I fail to discard a card. I do not fail. So discard that, and I shoot him for 4 damage.
For 4 damage, you kill him.
Yeah.
So he has a victory 1, so he goes to our victory pile.
Yep. That's great. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to use my gun's ability on. I still don't have any hunch cards in there because I just keep getting wrong place at the wrong time. But in case I draw this card again next turn, what I'm going to do is spend my last 2 actions to go 1, 2. Because if I draw this card next turn, I can get the clue off of here without getting the punishment.
Right.
So.
And he's aloof, so he doesn't go on you.
Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't jump on me because he's aloof. Yep. Here you go.
All right. So I'm up here. I got 2 clues with me. I can go over here, get 2 clues. That might be my life. Although doing Rite of Seeking in the beginning is really kind of sketchy. And that's right. I played Sign Magic, so I can play another.
Yeah, you can put out mists.
Yeah, I can put out mists just in case. Although I'm 1 away from shriveling, and I have another shriveling in my hand.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking about that. In addition,
that is actually interesting. These guys do only have 3 foot. So it'd be okay to evade later if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you can also blast them too, because even though they're a 5, you have so much plus, especially if you put on that Ace of Cups.
Yeah.
Or, I mean the 4 of Cups.
4 cups, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have the Dark Pact still. God damn it. How much Doom is out there right now? None.
None.
None. It's an interesting arcane initiate time to be alive.
Yeah.
Ooh, what am I trying to do here? Am I gonna play arcane initiate? Maybe.
We know we can advance the agenda.
So it's
or
like
act.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like the clues aren't.
The clues aren't necessarily huge.
Yeah, they're not huge right now.
Okay, so then here's your other choice. We can just advance the act right now, and that will give these guys Hunter, but he's already here. It will spawn the other one, which will probably have the same spawn rules. So we could put it here, and then that means that they'll start collapsing. It's up to you. It will tell you what we need to do next. It's good info, but
I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want it yet.
okay, your call, man.
Maybe I just set up here. Maybe I do arcane initiate, spend $1, and I can use her right away as well. And then with my other 2 actions, I can play. Oh no, I don't have enough money for that. So Dark Pact just takes an action, and I just do 2 damage to myself.
Yeah, it would get rid of it.
They would just get rid of it.
That's bad. You're gonna probably need to do that at some point, right?
Yeah, this is probably the best time to do it, and then I'll Rite of Seeking and pick up 2. So I might arcane initiate Dark Pact and then just Rite of Seeking.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Arcane initiate comes out with a Doom. Spend $1. Let's use her. Draw 3. No spells.
Yeah, I figure you've gone through most of them at this point, especially the couple you took out. But is there probably one more Ward of Protection in there or something?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what else I have.
But she's soaked for your sanity. So.
All right, so we're going to play Dark Pact. Get 2 damage done to myself.
Okay.
Then it goes away. Wait, it goes to my discard pile?
Yeah, so if you shuffle your deck, it can go back in, but you still have some time.
Yeah. Okay. So I get 2 damage there, and then I'm going to do Rite of Seeking. And so I have 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 2. Got it. Minus
Nice.
2.
Good.
All right. So
I'll take those off.
Okay, cool. There's 2 of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 4 clues. Yep, that was my turn.
Okay. So enemy phase. This guy does not have Hunter currently.
Nope.
This guy does nothing. This guy does nothing. So we draw a card and get $1.
Card. Get $1. I picked up my other weakness.
Okay. So then at least you have the Missive Relay in your hand to be able to take care of it.
Yeah.
So that comes out.
So this one automatically comes out?
Yeah. So it says Revelation. You put it into play in your threat area. So it technically goes into like one of these spots.
Got it.
And then you want to make sure that by the end of the game you have 4 charges on it.
Okay. Exhaust a spell asset. Move 1 charge from that asset to Angered Spirits. Okay. Yep.
And it's a fast action, so you could take that last one off your Shriveling right now, and then just replace your Shriveling or something.
Nice. Yeah.
So at least there's that. But you drew it, so yeah, everything should be ready on your board right now.
Yep.
That matters for the timing on this. And then we would apply Doom, but there isn't any. So now we draw bad cards.
All right. Draw bad cards.
Oh, I can't look at that.
Hidden.
Okay.
I'll have to put this in there.
Okay. And mine's a Fanatic. The thing about him is he is going to come out somewhere, and when he does, he will take the clue and put it on him as a doom. So I think
Revealed location with the most clues. Everything has 2, right? Yeah.
I think I'm just going to put him on me. Yeah. I think I'm just going to take him so I can clear out the doom.
Okay.
So that way we don't have something that's just doom hanging out somewhere. So he'll pick up that clue, which will become a doom. So, whatever, he's a little baby.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, again, this is that decision. Do we advance the act now? Do I? Oh, let me see what my hunch deck is.
Yeah.
Actually, that's just fine. I can use that to pick up this clue right now.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it. It doesn't matter whose turn it is. I'll just do it.
Fast. Yep.
Yep.
And it's free.
And I'll use Alice. Deal 1 damage because I can to this guy. I'm going to shoot this turn, kill him. I'll put 1 damage on the man in the pallid mask just in case something goes real weird.
Okay.
All right. And so now I don't know. Do you want to advance the act, or do you want to do something else? My plan is to shoot this thing and get rid of the man in the pallid mask this turn. So
that's what you're gonna do. Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Garrett. So you're gonna wait. What you're gonna do is, why can't I? Oh no. Oh, I totally messed up my camera settings here. Okay, save this one. Okay. Gosh damn it, I overrid one. Okay. You're gonna go after the man in pallid mask is what you're gonna do.
Yep.
But you also have this dude on you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot him twice. Hopefully just once, but I have 2 shots at him, and then I can
investigate the other guy.
Yeah, that's my plan.
All right. So, what am I gonna do? I'm obviously gonna move out of here. I don't really think I need to pick up these clues. I could go after this keeper. And if I'm gonna go after the keeper, you're right. It's like I could just.
The problem with you going after him right now is it'd be like move, move, move.
Yeah.
So it'd be like having to set up for him. The other choice is if you go after the keeper, is we could just advance the act. He'll move closer to you next turn.
Yeah, because you would just hunter, and then it would just be easier for me to get to them.
We could drop the other one up top here, assuming he's the same. So then that one we can kind of like run from. Yes.
Worst. Okay. Oh, I don't know, dude. Because what else am I gonna do? Otherwise, I'm just gonna not do anything.
Well, if you advance the act, that would also give you another potential thing to do.
Okay, let's advance the act because I'm a little lost at how I'm gonna proceed. So I think it's 4. So it's 4 clues to advance the act.
I'll spend 2, and you spend 2.
Okay. Okay.
And then because that way that false lead won't gain surge.
All right.
And go ahead and flip it and read that bad boy.
All right. So this is the act. We're gonna flip it. All right. Secret passageways, Act 2B. As you rummage through a desk drawer, is our ambient still playing? Yeah. Okay. As you rummage through a desk drawer, you are startled when you hear a voice behind you. "Excuse me, can I help you?" You are relieved to find the voice belonging to a thin, elderly man wearing wide-rimmed glasses, a member of the Historical Society, no doubt. You explain to him you are searching for a hidden library somewhere in the manor. Though you purposely leave out why, He introduces himself as Mr. Peabody, the Historical Society's curator. I'll help you find what you're looking for, he explains, but only if you tell me what this is all about once we get there. You hope it doesn't come to that. For each revealed Historical Society location, add 2 clues to its maximum clue value. Choose an investigator to take control of the set-aside Mr. Peabody asset. Put the set-aside hidden library location into play. All right, so we have to find the hidden...
He's here.
So
this
he's
guy
here. So this is Mr. Peabody, Historical Society curator. He's an asset. Then you exhaust him, choose a location. Until Mr. Peabody readies, that location gets -1 shroud and gains the passageway trait, which may not be great.
No, it will matter. I have to show you why just a second.
Okay.
Sorry, you need to see the hidden library.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that
So
this
the hidden library
keeper or whatever. Oh, hidden library. Here you go.
Look at it. It doesn't connect to anything. So now
while an enemy is moving, hidden library gains the passageway trait. So you have to be in a passageway room to connect to it.
Yep. So,
I see.
And I think that says that on the next act, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it says on the next act right here. So I'm going to spawn this guy up here, by the way, because he's furthest from us. So I'm just leaving him up here.
Okay.
And now you can read the next act, and that'll make sense of Mr. Peabody, and then we can decide who he's going to.
Yeah. And again, guys, we're spawning this other Keeper of the Oath because of this card over here. Forced, after you advance to Act 3, spawn a set-aside Keeper of the Oath in any empty Historical Society scenario location. All right. Now I'm going to read the Oath. So 6 clues to advance the act. Act 3A, the Oath. This building is very old and filled with all manner of secret passageways, Mr. Peabody explains. Perhaps one of them will lead to the library you're looking for. Locations with the passageway trait are connected to one another. Objective. Only investigators in the hidden library may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. All right, so I have 2 clues. You have 1 clue.
And one of us has to get him. So considering I have this on me and I'm going to do the Man with the Pale Mask, if you take him, you can go to the library well, you can't go right now. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to a location that has passageway like this.
Yep.
Then give the library a passageway, and that's how you move between. So if you take him, you can head over here, and it is an action, so you won't be able to get in there this turn, unfortunately.
Oh, I have to wait.
But you could set up to get in there next turn.
Why can't I get in there? I can move, go, right?
Because the hidden library does not have passageway inherently. Enemies treat it as if it has
passageway. I see.
So to get there, you'd have to spend the action to give it that. So basically, if you just get to the passageway this turn, then next turn you should be able to set up and do it. But if you take him, it will discard your Arcane Initiate because he takes the ally slot. That's what that little icon means.
But I can actually use her ability before she goes, though, right?
Yeah. I think technically we wouldn't have a window for you to make that choice here.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay.
So I'll take him. So that Doom goes away, right?
Yep. That is the upside
awesome.
of that. Okay. So then now, do whatever you'd want to do, and I'll do my turn.
Interesting now. I mean, I guess I can go move. When you defeat the man with the pallid mask.
Yeah, well, this turn, I mean, I'm going to attack that, and hopefully if you one-shot it, and then get 2 shots at clearing him at a 3 shroud. So I think I should be able to do that, no problem.
Okay. But you're not getting any clues this turn, right?
No, but if you get into the library, there's a chance that it just has clues on it too. So a lot of the times in the game, if they want you to get a certain amount of clues, they'll usually put some amount of them on the final location.
Okay, yeah, because my worry is that we don't have enough. Like, I'm gonna go to the library, we don't have clues. So I was thinking, what if I move and get these clues in this historical library over here?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure, that makes sense. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So 1, 2, and then my third move is going to use my last Rite of Seeking.
and you very much want to consider start putting charges on this because we don't know how much time we have left.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep that in mind.
For no reason, Matt, I just want to ask, what is a play action?
A play action is where you take a card from your hand and put it out there's the definition. Play an event or
an
asset
event
card.
or asset from your hand. Okay.
Oh, apparently fast cards don't count as play actions. I didn't realize that.
It has to be an event or asset card. An event or asset card. Okay. I see. Okay. All right. Move. Okay, I think I have to do a different thing. Instead of doing Rite of Seeking, I have to do something else.
Okay, no problem.
So I move. I'm going to exhaust my. I'm gonna use the fast action on Angered Spirits to exhaust my Shriveling and then put this charge on it.
Okay.
Then this gets discarded, right? No. It
No,
remains.
it doesn't get discarded.
It what?
It does not get discarded.
It does not
only
get
gets
discarded.
Yeah.
That's just a fast action, and then I'm going to spend $3 to play a Shriveling to replace it.
Okay.
Okay. And then I get one there.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. And
Okay.
and I needed to do that for a specific reason.
I can imagine. Well, I had a Scene of the Crime come out again. This time the clues are gone, so my hunch deck is done. It has only given me one working the hunches game.
Yeah.
So this is pretty crazy. What I'm going to do is my first action actually is I'm going to actually play the Ace of Swords, which does make this guy hit me. So I'm just going to take one damage.
All right, so that costs you $3.
That will make it so that when I shoot him here, I'm at a +3 because I can spend my Unexpected Courage to hit him, but I figure 2 shots at +3, I should get him. Hopefully I get him in 1 shot and can use this for the man. So I get him in 1 shot.
Nice.
So he's dead. And then my last action is I'm going to do the Man of the Paladin's Mass Investigate. So he gives +2 Shroud to this location, making it a 3. I am a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6,
5, 6, 7.
So I am up 3.
No, it's 7 to 3, so you're up 4, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Then yeah, I'm where I need to be.
Yeah, you're good. Yep.
Okay, I succeed. So he gets discarded.
Yep.
And I'm going to right now mark our Chasing the Stranger so we don't forget it. So I put that to +3 right here.
Chasing the Stranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am done.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, that was a good turn.
Okay, so enemy phase, these things do have Hunter now because the act is higher than the agenda. So they move here, move here.
Yep, 1 spot closer.
And that's it for them. We draw a card and get a buck.
Okay.
Should have that.
Card. Get a buck.
Then we would add Doom, but we don't. So now we draw back cards. I shuffle this Scene of the Crime back in.
All right. We draw bad cards. All right. Treachery, the Cult's Search, Scheme, Revelation. If there's a cultist enemy in play with Doom on it, remove all Doom from each cultist enemy to the current agenda. This may affect the agenda to advance. Do we have any Doom?
Nope.
No. If there are no cultist enemy in play with Doom counters on them, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy to draw it and draw it. Shuffle the encounter deck. So let's get one of those pleb acolytes, I guess.
Yeah, sounds good. And we could drop it in the library if we're going to go there. Or you can drop it near me, and you can have the library.
Let's drop it near you, and then let's, yeah.
The only scary thing about this is, like, this guy's coming.
Oh, right.
I guess I could put it over here and then double move, and then not, and then I'll have a turn.
I mean, I have the shriveling equipped, so if we put it in the library, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
If we want to just do that, yeah.
Because the other thing is that later, like once you're in the library, you can probably let me in too. We'll have to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's just do that then for now. Okay. And then I'll draw my bad card, which is Hunting Shadow. Oh, you can't look at this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna take 2 damage. It's either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. Although, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna spend my clue, and here's why. If I draw my weakness from here, my weakness tells me to place a clue on my location. If I don't have any clues, then I will dodge it. So I'm actually going to spend the clue this time.
Okay.
I know that kind of puts us behind like a little bit, but you already have 2. We only need 6. We only need 4 more clue. So yeah, I think that's okay. All right. Although I don't know how you're going to be getting clue in this next location. Oh, you do have Drawn to the Flame.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's fine. Then that's that, and we can go now. So, if you want to go into the hidden library, now's your chance.
All right. So if I wanted to go to the hidden library, I have to spend an action to exhaust Mr. Peabody. Oh wait, no, I don't. I'm already in.
Yeah, you do. You do have to exhaust him, or you have to exhaust him to give this passageway. Give the library passageway.
Oh, right. So it's exhaust, move,
fight.
So yeah, exhaust, move, fight. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Here we go. So yeah. All right, Mr. Peabody. He's getting exhausted. We're gonna move it over here. Boom. This acolyte's gonna go on me. And we're going to have to flip over the passageway. Or the hidden library.
Hidden library. Okay, so it comes out with 6 clues on it.
Okay.
It's Force Shroud.
Force Shroud, while an enemy is moving, hidden library gains the passageway trait. That's interesting. While an enemy is moving.
Basically makes it so if it didn't have that, we could hide in the hidden library and the enemies couldn't get to us.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, how does this help us? It doesn't.
It doesn't help us. It's just the enemies.
Okay. Yeah. And then we got to fight this dude. So we're shriveling him.
Okay. Blow him away.
I don't have any of those cool blood rights right now. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 8v3. No big deal. 0.
Melted his brain.
Yeah, melted his brain. He's dead. The only thing that happened here was when my turn ends, if I did not perform at least 1 play action during your turn, discard this card from your hand and take 1 direct damage, 1 direct horror, which I'll give to Mr. Peabody, I guess.
Direct means you can't give it to something else.
Oh.
Okay. It's okay. You have a ton of soak on you. Between Holy Rosary and Mr. Peabody, so you just take the rest of your stuff on there, as long as you don't have to deal with too many more of these.
Okay, and this was my discard pile, or is it...
No, that just gets discarded to the...
Okay, perfect. That's the only thing with that turn that I was really bummed out about, but I kind of needed to get it out of my hand. Okay.
No, it's fine. I mean, it should be okay.
Okay.
The last thing to consider is, considering all we need is to get... We can either get all the clue off here, or we win if we get only 4 of it. So if we fully clear it, then we will get the 2 victory points.
So should I put some Should I put some stuff on Angered Spirits?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
if the end game
is
is near. Exhaust a spell asset, move one charge from that asset to Angered Spirits. So it's one per thing.
Right, unless you want to save the right of seeking to try to get clue off of your location. I never think the shriveling one's good. The other one,
the shriveling one's definitely happening. It's just whether or not I want to do this right of seeking one.
Yeah. You only need 2 more, which means you can do it next turn by just spending them both at your leisure. So I don't know if that helps.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
So then I haven't gone yet.
Yep.
I will spend $3. Oh, first.
Yeah, do the hunch deck. Yep.
God. I just keep finding. I'm shuffling it every turn.
It's amazing, dude.
So clearly, I'm not cheating in a favorable way.
Yeah.
All right. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to equip Pathfinder. I'm sorry, spend 3. So that was 1 action. Action 2, or I'll do a fast action to use it to move here.
Okay.
Then I will do my second action to move here. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. This is a passageway location, which means next turn you can give this passageway again, and I can move in there.
Yeah, because it lasts for the turn, right?
Wait. Oh, I can move in there right now.
Wait, no, because you moved. Oh wait, no, because Pathfinder is nice. You can move into it right now.
I played it, fast action, move again. I can just hop right in here as my last action.
Oh, sweet.
Perfect. Nice. Okay, so we are both in there now, and we are done.
You're done.
Enemies move, and so now what they're going to do is they're going to try to go to a location that has passageway.
Right.
So the closest one to this guy is this.
And the closest one
to that guy is, I think, the bottom floor.
Yeah. The basement.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy will come in here next turn.
Yep.
The end of the enemy phase, find each investigator location shares a trait. You need to take a clue off of you and put it onto him as doom.
I do.
Because this is a passageway and this is a passageway.
Oh, same trait. Yep.
Only for this turn, though.
Okay. All right, so I took a clue off, and we just need to double up a clue, right? Or copy paste. Put one on him. Yep.
Yeah, and which will turn into a doom.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. So that's okay. We still have enough clue just right here, so we can try to get it between the two of us, which could be great. Okay. So then they all moved. We get a card and a buck.
Yep, card and a buck.
Okay. And yeah, we now doom. Threshold's not reached, so we backguards.
There's only one doom out there, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You also right now these are ready, so you can use them before the end of this phase to put one on if you want.
But then they'll be exhausted for my turn, right?
Them being exhausted doesn't matter. Remember, you can still use them without exhausting them.
Well, oh, I can still use them when they're exhausted.
Correct.
Interesting.
So that makes at least the shriveling one easy to do.
I'm gonna use the shriveling one definitely, but do we need me to have Rite of Seeking now that you're in the room?
I don't think so. I think that with you having Drawn to the Flame, if I can get 4 on my own,
yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be hard for me to get 4 in one turn because I don't have.
That's what I mean. Like I could drop. I have an extra slot because of sign magic. I can always drop Mist of Relay and then put one on.
Okay.
There. So
Probably
I kind of don't want to use my Rite of Seeking one.
Yeah, I think what you do in this next turn is you use your last Rite of Seeking, and that way when the enemy walks in, you can just tank him, and I can finish it off next turn if need.
Yeah. But yeah, so what I'm thinking about for my next turn is I'm gonna play Mist of Relay, I'm gonna finish up Angered Spirits, and then Rite of Seeking is basically. I don't know what else I'm gonna do with my third turn.
Okay, hold on. Let's draw our bad cards first because that might change our whole.
Oh,
plan.
that's right. That's right. Yo, what up, Rajats? This is Tabletop Simulator. This is hold on. I'm gonna put in this is the mod that we're using. It's like called the Super Complete mod, and it's completely scripted. It's very, very nice on Tabletop Simulator. All right, yeah, let's draw the back cards first. Sorry, I'm going like 3 steps ahead of where we are.
No, I do that all the time with this game.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, so Hunting Shadow. It's a curse, Peril. Revelation, you must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. This kind of sucks. We have 6 clues in there, right?
I can't say anything.
Oh, because it's a Peril. Ah! I mean, does Mr. Peabody need to live? I mean, we're already in there, is my question. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't want to take it. I'm going to die. Does this mean I can't? Can my rosary tank damage?
No, that means you can't put damage on.
Okay. So I think Mr. Peabody is going bye-bye. I just don't know if that's a good move. I don't know if we need him. Hold on, let me read this again. Is it direct? No. You must either spend a clue or take 2 damage. Let me look at the board. You can't help me with this. There's 6 here. There's 6 clues here. What happens when this guy moves up on us? Can we get to keep him? Keep the... No. Let me look at all these things. 6 clues to advance. The thing is, like, I want to kill Mr. Peabody, but I'm scared for a couple reasons. One, if we have to, like, move out of here, we can't go back in. And number 2, the campaign's going to be like, did you survive with Mr. Peabody? Like, write down that you killed Mr. Peabody. God, I'm going to lose a clue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to lose a clue. That's it.
I think that was the right call.
Okay.
I don't remember if Mr. Peabody does something like that, but he might. It might be like if he's alive or not, permission to do that.
Yeah.
Also, like you said, there's 6 clue in here, and these guys won't be taking any more clue from us because when they move in here, this no longer says passageway. So they will come in, but they won't be stealing any more of our clue.
Okay.
We'll have to deal with them.
Yeah.
But I think that will be fine. So I think like you try to like definitely use your Rite of Seeking here.
You still have to do your bad card, right?
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh no, look.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So do you? I think like you definitely use your last Rite of Seeking charge because if you can get 2 off of this with that, and then or I can go first. The thing is the Rite of Seeking may end your turn, and I kind of want that.
So what I'm gonna do with my turn is I'm gonna play Mists of Relay. I'm gonna spend the charge to do Angered Spirits. Then I'm going to.
You could Rite of Seeking, and then if you don't have your turn end, you could draw into the flame, and you'll have 4 of the 6 clues we need.
Yeah.
And then I just need to get 2 on my turn, which I'm stacked for.
Yeah. So are we okay with that for being my turn?
I think so. Yeah. I mean that I think that's really good. Worst case scenario, if you whiff with Rite of Seeking, we're not gonna like die this turn.
We're not going to die. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So first turn, Mr. Relay coming out. Again, extra charge on it. It's going to go to Angered Spirits and exhaust that.
Nice.
All right. Then we're going to Rite of Seeking. And we are talking about 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 versus 4.
Good.
Which is good. I don't need to pitch anything for that. Okay. Highest number of Doom on an enemy in play, that's 1.
Right. So you succeed.
So I succeed.
But your turn does end.
Oh, that's right. My turn does end. Yep.
Okay, that's fine. That is okay.
Okay, so I got 2 clues.
You got 2. So then does that change what I want to do for my turn because of that? We buck fingerprint kit.
What up, Foggy Planet? This is on Tabletop Simulator. This is the super complete mod that we're using.
7. I think I'm just gonna try to rip 3 clue. I'm right now 7 to 4.
You have 4, 5, 6, and then 1 for Alice. 7, right? Yeah.
Yep. So I think I can pitch this flashlight to give myself +1. So I succeed on my first one. I will pitch Alice.
Mm-hmm. So that's 8 to 4 again, right? You get it?
Seed, yes. Fingerprint kit lets me get to. You can guarantee get to
your hunch deck.
Your hunch discard that card. What?
Your hunch deck.
My hunch deck.
You could get like Scene of the Crime or something.
Scene of the Crime would have been nice. Instead, no stone unturned. So my last action can be to either get another clue or do no stone unturned for you. And I think I'm going to do no stone unturned because Drawn to the Flame guaranteed gets these clues.
Wait, choose an imaginary location that searches the top 6 cards of his or her deck, draws it, then shuffles.
So who has a better card to help us? I'm going to let this guy walk in and hit me. I'm going to tank that hit so that you can just do Drawn to the Flame next turn. So is there a card in your deck that protects you more than one in mine? In mine...
I have how many cards in my... hold on. I have 12 cards left. I have a Ward of Protection in there.
Ward of Protection would actually be huge.
Yeah, I have a Ward of
Protection. Terrible. So I'm going to spend my last action to play No Stone Unturned on you. Search the top 6 cards of your deck for a card.
Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that in my discard I don't have 2 Ward of Protections in there.
You did. I only remember seeing one.
Yeah, I only remember seeing one, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I think you're good. Let's have you draw the top 6, and if you find Ward of Protection, that's definitely our safest play. I like that. Go for it.
Not in here.
You do have a Blood Rite in there, which is card draw. You have...
Yeah.
Of all those cards in there, I don't know. I don't know which one is the safest for you. I don't think it really matters. I mean, something that has maybe question mark icons on it to give to one of us if we need it. So maybe Torrent of Power.
Yeah, maybe Torrent of Power.
Do like a super big test if need be.
Yeah. And so what do the other cards do? They go back in my deck and shuffle?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep the Torrent. I don't need like resources and... Although the Hallowed Mirror is interesting for reducing our horror just in case.
Yeah. It is... If we didn't have a card that guaranteed got the clue next turn, I would say...
Yeah.
Choice, but I think that we should be fine. My turn ends. I'm going to reveal this. Oops. I failed into the mines. I had to take a draw action, I did not. So I take 1 and 1 direct.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
I hate
fine.
that thing, man.
It's really bad when you're low. It's really scary when you're low.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to the enemy phase.
Yep.
This guy walks in and hops onto me because he doesn't have prey, so we can pick who he goes on. So he's going to walk in and hit me, and I'm just going to let him hit Alice.
Okay.
Pop.
Pop, pop.
Then this guy moves to this passageway. That's the end of their turn. So we draw a bad card and get a buck.
Draw a card. Wait, did I shuffle this? Yeah.
I mean, sorry. I don't remember. A good card and get a buck.
A good card and a buck.
Okay.
Okay.
There's that. And then finally, Doom would go up. It doesn't. So now we draw a bad card. So as long as these bad cards aren't that bad,
yeah.
This is game.
Yeah.
This is game. You have one counter. Oh, you don't have a counter spell. Good luck.
Really wanted that water protection. Okay. Oh, don't look.
Okay. Not looking. Not looking.
Okay.
That shouldn't matter because we should win before your turn ends.
Okay.
No matter what.
Got it. Yep.
And then I draw my bad. My bad is led astray. I have to put one of my clues on a cultist enemy.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to look at that. Yep.
Oh, wait. Okay. We need all the clues. So here, I have an easy choice. I'm going to put a Doom on the agenda. Because that's not going to advance it right now. And if I put one of my clues on a cultist enemy, we won't have enough to advance. So
yeah. I think we only have 2 Doom right now, with including that one.
One on this guy, one up there. Yeah, so we are good. Okay. So our turn starts, and in theory, so if you play Draw into the Flame, what it will do is you will draw the bad card first. But unless that bad card kills you, we win.
Right. Oh God.
Which I don't think there's anything that can just outright kill you. We haven't seen anything yet that just insta kills you.
Yeah, because I mean, if something spawns on me, that's okay. Like,
yeah,
you know,
I think we're fine. So I think just go for it. I feel alright about it. Do you?
All right, here we go. I mean,
So
draw to the flame, baby. It costs 0. Draw the top card of the encounter deck, then discover 2 clues at your location. So, bad card. Okay.
Don't
look at that.
Okay.
And all right. So then I get 2 clues at my location. Boom, boom.
There's that, and then now we advance.
And now we have 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And so we're going to immediately advance the act deck, right?
Yep.
All right. So, that's the last one.
Yep.
Act 3A, The Oath. This building is very old and filled with all manner of secret passageways, Mr. Peabody explains. Perhaps one of them will lead to the library you're looking for. Locations of the passageway, blah, blah, blah. We have enough. And the clasp. Act 3B. As you study the hidden library, you find a few pieces of information that stand out. As with the recent production, the previous performance of The King in Yellow came to Arkham from overseas and was performed by a French acting troupe. You don't recognize any of the cast members' names, and of course the actor who played the role of the stranger is anonymous. However, it seems that a member of the Historical Society has done some of your work for you. There are several old newspaper clippings gathered together along the information about the play. Headlines include Cedar Playhouse closes due to fire, experts baffled over freak floods, and the like. Hidden amongst the information, you will also find a strange object, a clasp of onyx with an alien inscription. The investigators must decide. Choose one. This is an important discovery. We should take it. And then we go to resolution 1. Or, it's just a silly trinket. It would be wrong to steal from the Historical Society. Leave it behind. All right. I mean, I think we should take it.
What would Akachi do?
What?
What would Akachi do? She's there. She's in this Historical Society.
Well, I mean, Akachi understands the power of objects, you know? And the whole thing is like, it's not stealing it. Mr. Peabody's with us, man. Mr. Peabody's in the library with us. He's watching us do this.
I mean, I see your logic. It doesn't say if we sneakily take it or not.
Oh.
But it does use the word steal. I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, you gotta follow your heart, man. This is tough. This is a tough one right here.
This is just a silly trinket. Okay, hold on. A class of onyx with an alien inscription. All right. Obviously, something bad's gonna happen to us if we steal it, but I just feel like,
Or it could be really good if we steal it. Maybe it's like what we need. Maybe we get a boon.
yeah. It was like, why else would it be there?
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right. Hold on.
Let me Google Black Onyx class.
Yeah. Okay. Should we respect Mr. Peabody and leave it behind?
Wait, I don't understand how we got to that question.
What?
If we respect him and leave him behind?
Yeah. It's like if we respect Mr. Peabody, we don't mess with the historical society.
Oh, I see. Okay, I follow your logic.
Yeah. If we're like, this guy, he's just a good guy. He let us to the library. Like, he didn't need to do that. This is a historical artifact. It basically, it's like, yeah, do we want to be... Are we Nicolas Cage in National Treasure right now? Do we feel like we need to steal this historical artifact to move the plot forward?
Good question, man.
Oh.
I'm ready to type up our stuff in the campaign log while you mull it over.
All right. Oh, this is killing me, dude. This is killing me. Okay, I'm gonna leave it behind, dude. I think you convinced me, Matt.
I did. I didn't even know I was trying.
You made me second guess. And you know what? I think it was a good thing you did that. I think we're gonna respect the historical society. I think we're gonna respect Mr. Peabody. That thing could be cursed, dude. If we pick up that thing, it could be adding things to the encounter deck that are like crazy, or like I already have a man with a pallid mask in my deck. I don't need like cursed object in my deck either.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, yeah, we're going to resolution 2, baby. Resolution 2.
Okay,
dude, I could see it now. YouTube comments, everybody be like, baby mode.
So here's an interesting piece of information for you. I have done both over time.
Oh, okay.
I definitely remember what taking it does. However, this is the last mission that I have done that we turn 2 stuff on. Everything from here on has fully new stuff for me.
Ooh.
And so this decision may influence that, may not. I do know that later on, when we're done with this campaign, ask me about Matt Newman and the Black Onyx clasp for an interesting bit of information.
Okay.
Because
hold on.
It's good. It's good for later.
Okay.
But I don't want to go into it until the end of the campaign.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Asterisk. At end.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Black Onyx clasp. Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So we are going on then to resolution 2. Which is right here. I'll drop this here in the middle of the board, I guess. Although, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't have like a victory point or anything on it. Okay, so let's go to the resolutions. There you go.
All right, resolution 2, guys. You guys are watching. I'm enhancing it. I'm trusting you guys aren't reading resolutions 1 to 3. Okay, here we go. Resolution 2. This investigation would make anybody paranoid. Attributing some greater meaning to everything you find can be a dangerous proposition. You're sure that this class was meaningless, perhaps even a prop from the original play. You leave it behind and continue your investigation. The last record you find related to the original production of The King in Yellow is a psychiatric evaluation of one Daniel Chesterfield, a stagehand who lost his wits after the final show. It seems he was admitted to the asylum after the production ended. Perhaps he's still there. In your campaign log, record that you left the Onyx clasp behind. Great. Mark 1 doubt in your campaign log. Yo, why did we get doubt? Oh, because we're doubting if we should have taken it or not?
To be honest, we've had so many debates about this, like how the game defines doubt or conviction. I guess it's like, because you could just as much argue conviction. Be like, I'm sticking to my guns. I was leaving that there because I think it was cursed.
Yeah.
But like they're like, no, you clearly doubted if you should take it. So it's up in the air.
It's like, you bastards. All right.
Yeah.
Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory value on each card of the victory display. I think we have 1 in there.
Because you have 1 up here and then 2 for the hidden library.
Oh, 2 for hidden library. Nice. So 3 each.
Okay.
All right. If Sebastian Moreau, Savage Hysteria, is the victory display, record his name in your campaign log under VIP Slain. He's not.
Interesting.
And remove all those tokens from the Chaos bag, then add 2 tablet to the Chaos bag.
Okay, that's what's already in here then. So
Okay.
we did the same thing, and they're going to stay the same.
Yeah,
I'll
you
leave
just
that.
add 2 tablet then. Okay.
I'll put it over here, but
Okay. And then, and so I'm hoping everybody that's watching at home, you did not read the other resolutions. Don't ruin it for yourself.
okay. So left the Onyx class, 3 XP, special become tablets.
Yep.
That is that, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what's interesting is if it's saying, Sebastian is the victory display, record his name, I'll tell you what, man. Go into the next agenda, makes things real interesting. So you missed some stuff, and that may have been good, may have been scary.
Okay.
The point is there's a reason to come back and play this mission later.
Yeah. Well, this mission, in comparison to the other 2, felt much more tame.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
I
this
felt
mission
much
is
more in
historically
control
Yeah.
of this.
There's no clock except the one you can control. And so 8 out of 10 times I played this mission, it goes like this. We have complete control. 2 out of 10 times, what happens is we get back-to-back shit like that first turn where it's like you drew that card and then now you draw the one where the Doom came out and you could literally do nothing.
Yeah.
And then it happens again. And then all of a sudden you're on agenda 3, like turn 2.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, okay.
Yeah.
So yes, generally that's how this mission goes. But what they did do with the return to is adding these guys, the special monster guys. The fact that they will come into your location and take the clues off of you and turn them into threat.
Yeah.
Makes it creates a lot more pressure.
Okay. I mean, I like... So far, I really liked all the scenarios because they all felt a little different so far.
Yeah, it's a great campaign. I love this
So yeah, I like it. Like, it's like the first one felt like more of it was just like we're fighting a lot. The last campaign was the weird one where we were like just trying to get clues off of people, and it was like how many clues we can get. And so, and then this one just felt like it was a nice balance of searching, getting clues, and also mitigating threats. So yeah, it did feel really pretty good. Plus, I finally got to play cards in my deck.
there you go.
Yeah,
see most of your deck. Finding the Arcane's initiate early.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get that. Getting the Holy Rosary early was also really great. It was nice to play with different stuff, for sure.
You had death and failure in your hand. You would have had to have moved.
Yeah.
Resource, which are like really not what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I can't move, so I was going to take direct damage in horror.
Good thing we ended then.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would have just been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have
and
killed
it's
you.
direct damage. And,
Yep.
Oh, God, yeah. It would have been over for me.
So yeah, apparently keeping Mr. Peabody alive wasn't referenced in here. But I do think it was the right choice because your logic of like, we can't get back in here if we leave would sound like we would have been trapped outside here if somehow we did leave. So yeah, there was that.
Yeah. I just kept thinking like, it's like we killed Mr. Peabody, then like, we flip over the act and it was just like, it's just like, oh yeah, it's the end of resolution. It's like, if Mr. Peabody's alive, like he can lead you back out. Like if not, like you are now locked in here and you die.
Yep. Yep. Oh man.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Look at
All
how
right.
much. Look at the hard mode tokens. They're all -4s,
Oh my god.
and it's not if you fail, you discard a card from your random hand. It's -4, and you discard the card even if you succeed.
Even if you succeed, dude,
Yeah,
and you
minus
know
four
how many
plays.
tablets we rolled? Like,
Yeah, it would have just been straight up discard. The cultist symbol just puts a doom on an enemy. And
oh
Elder
my
thing.
god, we don't have any of those in the deck, do we? Or in the
No,
bag?
the bag right now has the 2 tablets in it, so the cultist and the Elder thing are not in there
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
yeah.
this so far.
God,
But yeah, so that's mission.
dude, that
3.
was scenario 3. Everybody, that was awesome. Echoes of the Past. The next scenario that we're gonna play is gonna be the Unspeakable Oath. That's number 4. So tune in for the next one. Matt, how are you feeling? I mean, we'll talk this week to make sure. But are you feeling next Monday is good or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't see why that should be a problem. Sounds good
All
to me.
right. So everybody watching and watching in YouTube land, if you want to watch live, next Monday night is probably when we're gonna do it. And just keep an eye on Twitter. That's where I've been posting the promos for when we're doing this campaign. But I mean, really, man, every scenario that we play with this, like I like the game even more. Like it's it's different than the way I felt about Kingdom Death Monster, where every scenario we played, a part of me died.
Just got more back. Yeah. Your soul died a little. I hear you. You're not wrong.
Like, and now that like I'm just, the more you get comfortable with your deck, and the more you get comfortable with like especially with this like arcane initiate, and then also with my blood rights. There's like so much card draw, and I actually know or have a good idea of the things I want to draw. It feels really good to
awesome.
just to have that sort of like core knowledge, and then also getting to understand a little bit more of your deck now too, about what your hunches are going to be and what you are trying to build to get your weaponry, and like seeing, and some of these stuff like I don't think I've even seen all the stuff in your deck yet, because I think it's the first time you've ever played Ace of Swords. This is the first time I've really seen you utilize the Pathfinder, and the new deduction was cool.
You only seen one card in my hunch deck, which
Yeah.
is just it's over and over.
Yeah, just seeing
I
his
just check to
crime,
make sure
basically.
it's there. That's
Oh,
all
and
I did.
preposterous sketches, like these two over and
That's
over.
true. It just kept, yeah. It was weird. But at least my weakness didn't come out.
Yeah.
That would have been, that's what I was super afraid of.
Yeah.
That would have been really obnoxious if it came out the last turn, like really obnoxious. Also, this card right here, Clairvoyance, this is one of the spoiled cards from the new set, and it's such a great Akachi card. Technically, it's not out yet. But yeah, Slimpy was using this in one of our games this weekend because this isn't this technically hasn't been printed yet. It's spoiled from their website, like this is coming out. And this card's amazing, and what I love about this card is that the harder the mode you're playing on, the better this card gets. Because there's no +1s in the games we play. And there's usually like maybe 1-0. But the harder the mode you play on, so again, I was like, I saw that, but that's what's so cool is like there's this whole bag up here of like the spoiled upcoming cards. And so if you guys haven't yet, to give a little plug to the game, if you want to get into the game now, they're about to release 5 fully fleshed out decks that are for new investigators that don't exist, that are monocolored, and they're designed to be monocolored because all the investigators are designed to use only their color. And at the back of the deck is a stack of experience cards, so the deck can be upgraded from itself. It's a self-contained pack that has a deck that has cards that you can upgrade into. So if you don't have the ability to go back and buy, or don't want to go back and buy the old stuff, you pre-order these things, and then you just get like the most recent campaign. And
like, I just really love that idea. I think that's really cool. Like let's say, for instance, like we actually lived in the same town. Like I would buy these and I would bring them to your place and I would play with your set with my cards. Like it's it's exactly what I would do. I think that's great. It just adds like variety, and it's just like an insta play. sort of feel. It's like, oh, okay, now I have this deck. Now I'm just gonna play this investigator.
These new ones look really, really fun too. Like, I'm really excited for a few of them. They're gonna be a blast.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
but that's
All
that's
right.
up.
So what? How much XP did we end up having here?
3, and then you got your 2 extra for the arcane
Yep.
research.
But you should have 3 as well, right?
Yeah, but you get 5.
Yeah, but it says you have 2 over here.
Oh, sorry, this hadn't been updated.
Yeah,
This is how much we had last time. So this would have been 0. Then this mission we both get 3.
Yep.
And then you get the extra 2 from your to only upgrade
Right.
spells.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that this is all good.
Yep.
All right. And so everything is updated. We didn't get any mental trauma. We didn't get any physical trauma. We beat the man with the pallid mask once. That's why we chasing the stranger went up once. We left the honest class behind. I think you have 2. We have 1 doubt. And okay, and I think you have 2 notes about the specials becoming tablets. 1 in the campaign notes and 1 in the VIP slain section. So, cool. I think we good.
Right on.
Volp says it reminds me of the Pathfinder card game packs for their organized play with the upgrade cards.
I haven't looked into that, but that's really cool. That I like this. I mean, I think they started kind of doing something similar with the Marvel Champions game. Like, if your friend owns it, you can just go buy the new Thor pack. And I think maybe that was kind of like where they were like, yeah, I think this is probably like a good way to go, especially for a game that's like 6 cycles in. Is it does let somebody new who just saw their friend have a box cards that's theirs. And like, there's something special about. Sure, it's fun to use your friend's cards, but there's something special about having your own.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like as soon as you get into a game that's sort of as deep as this, it's nice to have your own cards that you get to bring home, that you get to put out on the table, and you start, moving things around, and you're building the deck yourself, and like you're deciding the upgrades and stuff like that. And then like you take that deck and you bring it back to your friend's house and be like, look at this cool thing that I put together. Like, I totally agree with you. I think it's cool. Oh, you pulling out some cool guys?
Yeah, that's like the new blue character. I was just trying to see what was in here.
Yo, Nate Cho?
But yeah, they have those in here. Yeah, for every color, and because
Nate
they
Cho
released
is strong as hell, man. With a 9 physical, dude.
And his ability is really sick because there's a ton of.
You deal damage to an enemy by an event or fight ability on an event. Deal 1 additional damage. Oh, dude. +1.
And a
physical.
9/6, that health stat line is like the highest.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, that's real beefy. With with a 5 in the fist slot, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's gonna be real sick. Like these characters are all really cool.
Oh my god. I want to look at all of them. Oh, where did that go? Oh. Smile gets weird sometimes.
Jacqueline Fine. Yeah, she's
Jacqueline Fine, the psychic. When an investigator at your location will reveal any number of chaos tokens, reveal 2 additional tokens. Of the revealed tokens, choose and cancel. What?
Yeah, 2 non-tentacle or 1 tentacle. But it's limit once per round, but it's like, we really need to get that test, and she's your girl for getting that test.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
And her ability is super sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, all their deck building rules, I think what's completely unique about this is these are the only characters who can only take cards of their color in neutral. Every other character that exists can take like some amount of cards of other colors in some way.
Yeah.
So these guys have some of the best stat lines there are because you lose the deck diversity.
Okay. They're restricting. Got it.
Yep.
But,
so their stat lines, like their health and sanity.
Yeah, 7/8 is crazy. After an investigator at your location draws 1 or more cards from their deck during the investigation, that draws 1. Wow.
Yeah.
These are cool as hell, man. Winifred Habamock, fast action. If 2 different non-weakness cards you control are committed to the skill test, draw 1 card. That's interesting.
Yep. And the other thing is they want some like diversity with these characters.
Yeah.
So I believe Nathaniel is the first Asian character. There's plenty of old white men, and
Yeah.
they're fine. She's Native American, and Stella is actually trans. So
Wow.
decided to crack open the diversity too.
Nice.
So they wanted to go and like, yeah, make it so people have characters that they can like relate to and feel like,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
Okay,
cool.
so I have a question for you because when I was sort of just looking through quickly Arkham DB and I was looking at like people's deck lists and stuff, something about I just feel like the green roguey characters seem like a lot of fun, but they seem like they're only good if you're playing with at least 3 people. And one person's a fighter and one person's a clue giver, or you're playing with other hybrids. Because, like, is there a viability with playing like a 2-player game and one person's like really good at evade? Like,
um,
don't you need
so
to be
that's
able to like kill things and get clues? Like,
that was the issue before. Is evade was for many blocks the weak stat
yeah,
because it stopped an enemy temporarily, but you that wasn't enough.
yeah,
They have done a lot of things now to make it so that the evade has other benefits. So there's like certain cards are like if you evade this, get some clue, or if you evade this, do this or that. Or there's certain enemies that like they've made it clear that evading is probably the best option. So I do think that green is one of the harder ones to do like a solo playthrough on.
yeah,
However, green has the ability to now pay money to do anything. So they made 3 cards that are like pay $2 to either get a clue, do a damage to an enemy, or evade an enemy. You can pay 2 more bucks to do it at a space 1 away from yours, and then you can pay 2 more bucks to double it. So basically you can pay $6 to do 2 damage to an enemy up to 1 space away from you, get 2 clue from a space up to 1 space away from you, or evade like 2 enemies from like spaces away from you. So they've kind of evolved green's ability to use its money, but green does have a couple cards that also pass their crap off to the other players.
uh-huh.
So they are better in multiplayer in that case too.
Okay,
Like
that's
a lot of green have like low mind, which is
Yeah.
really bad for encounter deck cards.
yeah,
So they have a card that's like you handle this, and they just give you their encounter card and then get $1.
whoa,
And it's just like
okay,
a guy sitting at the table smoking his cigarette while his guardian friends in the background just shooting tentacles like a complete jerk. So yeah, green is awesome, but they're weird. And,
yeah. There was like when I was looking through Arkham DB, like the green decks and the green characters and the green cards to me seemed really fun, and I was like, this would be a really fun character to play. But from what I've seen so far, like you got to play with a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean? To me, it wasn't like a main character. It was just like a fun secondary character.
I agree. Like I think that green can do stuff, but the mind
It seems
stat is
really fun to play.
scary.
I just feel like you need the supporting houses, you know?
I get what you're saying. It definitely makes it safe.
Yeah.
The original green character from the core set, Skids, was like considered far and away just the worst character ever.
Oh,
but
really?
He's getting better. He's a fighter who could use green and blue characters, but his 2 mind when everybody else in the box had 3 or better. The early 2 campaigns, it's gotten a little better since. But the early first campaigns, like every card in the encounter deck was like, take a mind 3 or 4 tests, and if you don't, you get all this horror. And so like Skids would just be like,
Yeah,
an
just take it all the
insane
horror.
mess after 3. It was
Like two scenarios in, it's like I'm just completely insane.
So yeah, no, that is a real problem with green. However, like there's a really weird one, like Safina Rousseau. She has a high mind stat and can use some spells, and she's like a painter. So she's like totally weird compared to the other greens. But yeah, they're awesome. Green, every color in this game is awesome and allows different people to play different archetypes.
Yeah. It's just like
Red
if
just-
I could tell that if we had like 3 or 4 people or whatever, like I would probably have a lot of fun playing green. Is what I saw from just the personality traits from what I was looking at. I was like, this seems like just like a lot of fun.
Hear that?
Awesome. Cool, man. So that's where we're at, guys. Just to recap, we left the cast party. We drove down to the Historical Society to think we can to get more information about the previous play that was played in Arkham. We were searching around this big historical society, trying to dodge all these things that like sort of popped up on us, gathering clues. Finally met Mr. Peabody, a member of the historical society, who showed us a hidden library in which we saw some really interesting information about the previous play, and we left an onyx clasp.
Yep.
Is basically what we did. And there we're at. So when we come back next Monday, we're going to start Scenario for the Unspeakable Oath. We have 3 XP each, which is mine is effectively 5 XP because of my 2 arcane research, which we will look at our decks and upgrade them in the course of this week, get them prepared so that when we start next Monday, we can give you this recap all over again, talk about what we upgraded, and then start the next mission. And I think before we sign off for the night, we do have a couple wheel spins. I'm going to go to this screen right here. I'm going to spin a wheel for Desert Raven Gamer. Sorry it took so long to get to your wheel spin, but this one's for you. If you're still around. I probably should have spun this wheel a while ago. Let's get rid of the ambience and put this music on. 5 burpees. That's another 10 push-ups for me. So that's 30 push-ups for me, and then we're going to spin the wheel for Garrett. That's GSYL in chat. Thank you so much for the resub. Really appreciate it. Yeah. I hope everyone's been enjoying the playthrough. Here we go, 5 burpees. So that's 40 push-ups. I'm not going to do any tonight because Chris still owes 80 burpees. So when we stream on Wednesday, I will do some fitness with him because I think he gets sad when he has to do the fitness alone. I think Chris gets sad when he has to do anything alone. So was that too much? Okay, hold on. We're gonna go over here. All right, so that's it for this scenario, this episode, this Arkham LCG campaign for tonight. Matt, any parting words?
Yeah, I'm just glad either or both of us didn't get a trauma. I was really worried with how those first couple turns started, but yeah, I'm just glad.
Dude,
I was like, I didn't think I could take another trauma and keep this character going. So
yeah, with the way the Doom started, and I'm so glad that you caught the fact that you got that you made the hard chaos bag before we even did one skill test, because I think I would have just I would have cried. I would have cried, and the fact that like I have 3 mental trauma and you already have 2 mental trauma. It's like it's really bad. Whenever we take horror, it just feels extra bad. So I was like convinced that we were gonna take mental trauma on this one.
I figured it was gonna have to. I was ready. I was like, this is just gonna be funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, every scenario we're just gonna take mental trauma, and it's gonna be this like slow thing upwards until we're finally like, we can't possibly even start the scenario with these characters that we have. Like, you know, like, we just have to retire them. But yeah, I'm glad that we could do at least one more round with Akachi and Joey D. Yeah, totally. Exactly. All right. So everybody, hope you had fun tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment below with what you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. Leave a comment if you would have taken the honest class. I want to know. Also, hit like and hit subscribe at YouTube too. I don't ask a lot for that, but it helps us with the algorithm. So I appreciate that if you could do it. All right, I think that's it. I guess peace, good gaming, everybody.
Good game.
All right, see ya on Wednesday. Bye.
Later.